This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Thirsty for complex narratives, in-depth characters, and lots of laughs? Support our ability to bring you consistent excellence and get some cool benefits in the process. Help us get to our next goal, and you can game with members of the Order and become part of the story. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Prophecies of Doom, a RuneQuest Glorantha campaign, with David Larkins as the Game Master. If it's published, it can't be that stupid.
I'll have stories.
Oh, yes. Oh,
So go on, you're saying.
While I'm re-inking my dice here.
Your game science dice.
My game science
Does
dice.
the ink come off often?
On some of them it does. For some reason, these dice, it likes to rub off. So.
Hear that, game science? Need a better polymer on your number
No,
9.
it's all about the shape and the density. It's not about how well you can market. Even if you can't read your results, you know it's accurate regardless.
Wow, you are a hardcore game science booster.
All the way.
I am.
So we're recording, right?
We are
Yeah,
All right.
So the first time you were published.
All right,
Yeah.
the
You
first
wanna
time
hear David's story?
the first time my
Yeah.
name appeared in print was in Dragon Magazine, circa 1994, and the contest was send in famous player last words before TPK. I don't know why we were talking about TPK before we started recording. I'm just saying.
Oh, because it's just us.
Because it's just
Yeah.
you know, they're making
I have faith in us.
I was trying to dispel the energy.
I have faith in
Oh
us.
yeah. Hey, I
And
told
he
you
lied when he
I
lies at the
was
bottom
sleep
of the
deprived.
I am, but I'm fast, man.
My speed is a
I can run.
million.
It's a million.
Yeah.
So,
So famous last words.
famous
Yeah.
player last words before TPK, and so my entry, which was among those that got published, I think they published like 40 or something.
Yeah.
But mine was, I didn't know dragons moved in herds.
Wait, do they?
I love it.
No.
I was gonna say I don't know that either.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was like signs you have a killer DM or something like that. It was something to that effect, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I want that on a bumper sticker.
You know the problem
Hey.
with anything about dragons is that people will assume it's about Game of Thrones. I was talking to the friend about making a dragon-themed
That's true.
bumper sticker for a Corvette, and we were like, except everyone will just assume that like you're a big Game of Thrones nerd, and then if you're not, and they're like, oh my god, Daenerys, Mimi, or whatever the fuck her name is. And I'm not a Game of Thrones person. I'd be like, what? I do.
Yeah, I would just move on and be like, I don't want to hear about it.
I don't want to hear
No,
that.
thank you.
I like that we live in George R. R. Martin's hometown and none of us give a shit about Game of Thrones.
That was the
Things I
first.
hate it.
I do.
That was the
Okay,
first thing
Renae
I
does.
said.
But you don't live in Santa Fe.
Oh, true. Yes, I don't count.
He's super open to hearing it. That is the first thing I said to him because I see him all the time. at
Yeah,
the theater.
right.
And so the first time I met him, I was like, "It's really great to meet you. I really appreciate like that you're doing this work and it's becoming so famous.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I really
I
don't
was dragged
find it
here.
interesting, and I really don't like Game of Thrones." And he was like, "Well, the movie or the show or the books?" And I was like, "The show." And he was like, "Have you read the books?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Here's my first book.
Oh my god.
Tell me what you think." And so I was like, "Okay." And I started reading, and I was like, "I don't like this any better."
Thanks, I hate it.
But like, he's cool, and he'll talk. He doesn't
Yeah,
care, and he'll talk to
right,
you about anything.
right.
But I
I'm
just,
sure.
they're all assholes. So I don't care what happens to any of them.
Yes.
Besides, like 3 of them. 3 of them are fine.
That's how I feel about Mad Men. I couldn't get through
I
the first episode.
like the authenticity of the period, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't find a lot of the people particularly likable.
Yeah.
There's a Netflix movie on right now on Netflix that's Killer Babysitter or something or whatever the hell it's called. It's like one of the newer ones. It's really well done. I recommend it to everybody. It's an excellent parody kind of horror movie. I mean, it's a horror movie. It's not a spoof, but it's really funny. But one of the things that happens is the parents are really cool, and he walks in, the little kid. He's like 8, 10, whatever, however old he is, and they're watching Mad Men, and they're like binge watching it or whatever, and he's like, "What's Mad Men? I want to watch it." And they're like, "It's not really for you." And he's like, "Why? Is it sex? Is it on HBO?" And they're like, "No, it's just sort of like not theme appropriate. Like it'll be boring for you." The dad's like, "But dude, as soon as you're old enough, I promise we'll binge watch it together." Like, so he immediately goes to his room and spends all night binge watching it instead of going to sleep, and he just watches the whole show. And at the end, he's like, "What a waste of time! That guy's an asshole." And I was like, "This little kid is the smartest person in this movie." I mean, I like Mad Men, but Don Draper's kind of an asshole.
Oh, he's a total dick.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively, but I think like
He's literally a dick.
yeah,
That's his real
that's
name.
his real name. Is,
I see.
I tried to pun.
He's a big penis, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Says,
And that too.
applaud your pun.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try. And so
That was a deep cut.
it's a very deep cut if you watch Mad. So I think like I mean I defend it. I think it's an interesting exercise. Although I mean there's a lot of it that's gross, but still enjoyable, still entertaining. I'd rather watch that than like medieval fuckery.
Medieval fuckery.
Pseudo medieval fuckery.
Yeah.
I don't like when they take
No, we're all in
shows
for medieval fuckery.
and just make them like all the Gladiator kind of where they just make them like sex and blood and intrigue, and it's like, you know, there was other shit going on back then besides just sex and blood and intrigue. I know that's really interesting for everybody, but I mean that's the other part of Game of Thrones I really don't like is all the like political intrigue shit where it's like, I mean my family was a lot that way growing up, where like you have to say the right thing at the right time, the right person. So I just don't find that and everyone's like, it's so interesting. I'm like, I promise it's not. It's really interesting.
What about House of Cards? It's
No,
I don't like House of
I
Cards,
never,
okay.
I never got into it.
I did.
Damn
Damn
it,
it.
you're disappointed.
Yeah, now you're.
I liked it.
God damn it, yeah. No, a lot of people.
Oh, we're
love
talking
it.
about fuckery, and I'm feeling bad about saying damn it.
No, don't. Dag damn it.
You know what I do like is Graves, that new one with what's his face? He's the president and he retires to New Mexico.
Braves?
Graves,
Oh.
Graves. He's the ex-president. He retires to New Mexico. It's God, what's his face? He looks like a fucking crazy person. Nick Nolte? No. Is that his name?
Oh yeah,
that
Nick
is his
Nolte
name.
is pretty nutty.
Anyway, it's cool. He's like, he was a Republican president. He retires. He's like meeting all these interesting people, and he starts like becoming a different person, basically, like becoming more liberal and open-minded. And because he's meeting cool people, and his family's like losing their like they're like, what the fuck? But they're not like uptight in a right-wingy kind of way. They're just like, he has this assistant who's played by that cute kid from the Pitch Perfect movie, the main guy. Anyway, and he's just like, you're my hero. Why are you becoming this different person? He's like, I'm a human being. Like, I'm learning new things. I want to do other things.
That's on Netflix, you said?
That I
I'll
don't
have to
think that
check it
one
out.
is on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on Epics, which is something I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it spelled with an X?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's weird.
That's cool.
The first season might be on Netflix, but anyway, that shit. Like, if you like House of Cards and the like political side of that stuff, but without the person being an asshole all the time, this is a much better show.
Oh, cool.
He's
Okay.
not an asshole all the time at all, and like you can see him like eating at Plaza Cafe and shit. So it's kind of fun to be like,
I like that. Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Wow, yeah.
I endorse at least the first season of this show. I haven't seen the second season yet, so I can't speak to that one. But
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we've been steadily making our way through True Blood for the first time.
I actually like True Blood.
Oh, I have no problem with it.
Yeah?
I have absolutely no problem with it. It's not a
I know a lot
guilty
of people
pleasure. It's
like
just
it.
pure pleasure. Yeah, it's just fun.
It's set just
It's
outside
weird.
Shreveport.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I know about it. That's right. It's in Louisiana. I thought it was New Orleans, but it's Shreveport? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they go to
My
New Orleans
hometown. That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that show wholly. I actually was really annoyed that they ended it because it felt very like, okay, we need an ending, and so the end of it is kind of like abrupt.
The whole
Yeah.
the series.
The series ending is sort of. It was the one thing my mom and I started doing together when we were like trying to hang out more. Because she really liked to watch it. I was like, this is the only show you watch that because she watches shit that I just can't like housewives of Pick a Place.
Yeah,
And she's like, I like to look at how dumb they are. I'm like, I can't stand watching how dumb they are.
No.
But True Blood, I was like, oh no, this is really enjoyable. I can get behind this.
Yeah, it's been really
Vampires.
fun, and we never watched it before or saw it or anything, so everything's new, so it's just like, oh my god. So
Plus that blonde guy Eric is actually quite attractive.
oh, he's so handsome. Alexander Skarsgård, yeah.
Yeah.
He's delicious.
And I love what's the chef's name? The very flamboyant. Black.
Lafayette, yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of great characters, so that's been fun to watch. And what else? Do you want to contribute to this conversation in any way?
Sorry, I'm just looking up that Dragon Magazine article. It's really taking me back.
The one with
Oh,
Or
really?
issue, I should say. September 1993.
Oh.
It's got an ad for Walden Books at the front.
Oh,
Enter a new world in Walden Books.
wow.
I liked Walden Books.
Yeah.
If you are serious about role-playing games, Walden Books has a serious selection of popular products from TSR.
That's true.
Wow.
Mhm.
Bookstores.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bookstores, what's that like?
I'm just really freaked out because I just worked at almost nothing but bookstores.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up, like
Yeah, I know. Good thing you didn't try to make a career out of that.
no.
I have to say, I appreciate how many independent, not to sound like an advertisement, but how many independent, locally owned bookstores we have.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, we can always
We
advertise
actually
for Santa Fe. People
It's
need
good
to come
stuff.
here.
We
and
actually
visit.
have a
Spend
lot
money
of
here,
them.
please.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's that one downtown and the one that's in the mall that's just near here.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
there's the one in DeVargas Mall, which is opposite Books. So
Yeah.
There's another like spiritual weird book place that I was wondering if you guys had ever been to because it's right near here called like Bantam Books or something like that.
Oh.
No.
Like it looks like a
Atlas or
secret
something?
cult
Is it-
bookstore because I
Cool.
found them by
Ooh.
looking up like some other
Jen might know about that.
thing.
Yeah, she might.
But then there's Big Star Books, which is awesome.
Yeah,
There's
Big
Collected
Star.
Works.
Collected
There's
Works, yeah.
Yeah, Collected
Gun
Works
Hill
is
Books.
the
I mean,
one.
these are all right downtown.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
bookstores right
Oh,
downtown.
I just knew about the one. Oh,
Yeah.
And a lot of them have the
Oh,
thing where they
wow.
just have like stacks of books all over.
Mhm.
the
Oh,
place.
that's my
I
favorite.
love that.
Yeah.
There's like a little chair stuck in a corner, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and look at all these books.
Well, anyway, I'm glad I looked it up because I'm gonna have to correct the historical record
Oh,
here.
no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I submitted 2 liners, and the dragons moving in herds was the one I remember, but that's not the one they picked.
Oh no.
Oh.
What?
That one is a good one, though.
I know. Well, we'll make an esoteric bumper sticker out of it.
Yay! I'll buy it.
No, the one they picked is less funny, actually. I think I was not aware that spells had a chance to backfire.
No, that is funny because
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with this spell.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
roll your backfire chance. What?
What? No.
Fuck
Well, that's
you.
good.
Yeah, you might be an unfair dungeon master if you hear these quotes. Was the prompt?
Oh,
I
an
see.
unfair DM.
Yeah. Yeah. So. I mean, I think that was it. They didn't individually credit the quotes. I think that was the one I submitted. But
Who
anyway,
can remember?
I like this one. But the A bomb hasn't been invented yet.
I like that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Exactly what is a pantheon and why is it mad at me? And then they say we also thank Scott Haley of Seattle, Washington for this authentic quote from his DM made while rolling an attack against the party. He hits and I'm going to need some more dice. Which I think I have said at least
Yeah.
when running Pendragon.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
we've done that for some of our duets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're like, let me get a couple more D10s.
This one, that's okay. The spikes broke his fall.
That's a good one.
Spontaneous decompression is a spell.
Oh.
Wait, it is? Oh.
Oh,
You
man.
spontaneously decompress.
Like you just like this you trying to whoopee cushion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are we all being disintegrated or is it just me? That could come from a Call of Cthulhu game.
Yeah, that's true.
And, but I'm already dead.
Your request apparently might not matter.
Yes. So I'll make a bumper sticker.
Yay.
Yay!
We'll have a new sticker.
I do
dragon
love
one?
the
Yeah.
whole.
I love
I
it.
do love the DM is mad at you. Like the ones that are like, that mountain over there, the one you're looking at, it's now a 20-foot Goliath monster. Roll for initiative.
Right.
Because fuck you.
Speaking of promotion, I was going to do I haven't done this in forever, but just a shout out to our listeners.
Yeah.
That if anyone feels like leaving us a review on iTunes.
A review on iTunes.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Because it's been a while. We have some excellent reviews on iTunes, but it's been a while since anyone's left any.
Please bump us and then we will bump you.
Yes, the review section is feeling lonely and neglected.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a listener and you have something that you're working on or you want us to check out, like send it along.
Oh yeah,
and
we're all about the cross promotion.
Yeah, we would love to just hear what you're working on and figure out how we can boost your stuff up too.
I would also love if there's someone out there who hasn't become a Patreon backer yet who's thinking about it. Because I really want to get to that point where then the Patreon backers can put in requests for our short orders, like it's an actual restaurant and we're the actual cook, and then they order for the food, and then we're
Yes, so Phil Sage's desire to run a restaurant by backing our Patreon.
Yes.
Although the Patreon
is going through a bit of a thing right now.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing, but I think it'll be.
Hopefully they back off of it and everything's okay, or else just substitute Patreon for some other crowdfunding thing.
Stuff.
They're trying to shift credit card fees onto the backers instead of having the creators pay it without any feedback or opportunity to opt out.
Right, and that's the part that I think is.
And it's per charge instead of it being a monthly thing, so it's kind of like, are you trying to raise money? Are you trying to backdoor some
I love the
extra
idea
capital off
that
of
they're
this?
trying to make sure the creators make more money, but I don't like how they're going about trying.
They're
It's just
bungling
for them.
it completely and utterly. So if they continue to bungle, we'll move to something else. But hopefully, nothing's set in stone yet. So we'll see.
Not completely.
Yeah.
This music is epic.
Is this Dan?
Yeah.
No, this is just Wardruna, best of all albums.
I like working.
Cool.
Okay.
Should we play now?
I think we should.
Should we do that?
Let's get into it.
When we last left our travel.
When we last left our travels, you guys were in peril.
No, you know what? No, we were being tested to prove of the awesome heroes that we are.
Okay.
And when we
That's my spin on it.
And when we peeked out, it was a dog-sized clawed hand crawling towards Sir Eli.
Yeah, just like what I'm dealing with now, which Edie's just staring up at me. In this little creepy way.
Oh God, the hand doesn't have eyeballs on it, does it? Because that would be worse.
Does it have eyes?
No, it does not have eyes.
God.
Okay.
Can you imagine they're just peeking out of the fold of one of the knuckles or something?
I've actually seen a picture of there's some weird art I saw recently where it was a giant hand and it had a human face on it and it was just so hideously ugly, and someone said it was what the hamburger helper looks like without its glove on. But I actually had a comic book store guy actually the hamburger helper hand.
Oh no, really?
Was I think it was it hand up or hand down? I think it was hand down. The art was hand down.
Right, and the hamburger helper's hand up.
Yeah, so it's actually.
Yes, his face is on his palm. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, that's such a good impression.
Yeah.
Sort of Pan's Labyrinth a little bit.
Yeah. I know.
No, I love that we make these anthropomorphized, cartoony things that if you made them a real world thing,
Oh yeah.
horrifying.
Oh
to
yeah.
No, you don't want.
Everybody's like, yeah, hamburger. The Pillsbury Doughboy thingy. If I ever saw that
Oh, yeah.
walking down the street, I'd be
No,
like,
just run the other way.
Walking down the street.
fuck.
My favorite subgenre of that is animals serving animals.
Oh yeah.
There was a restaurant actually behind the game store I used to go to that had its own comic book store type guy when I was a teenager.
Sorry.
Which is why I can do that impression so well.
Yes.
But anyway, it was just some oldie timey restaurant, probably opened in the 70s, and it was called the Butcher's Arms.
Oh.
And it had a shingle hanging out front, and it was a pig wearing a chef's outfit serving up a platter of ham with a big smile on his face.
Oh.
Yeah, I find that really off-putting.
I'm like, what is that? A cannibal pig? It just eats its own.
That is yes.
Wow.
Unless he was
Anyway.
serving a
That is
plate of
disturbing.
long
Yeah.
pig, in which case that shop is now much creepier because that's more of a Demon Barber Fleet Street kind of thing.
Mhm.
Then it's less cannibalistic and more just, oh God,
Yeah.
what's in the meat pie?
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. I think we're all a little worried about everyone's fate here. So
Yeah.
we're
I'm not
stalling.
worried.
All
I'm
right,
ready to
Eli.
I'm ready to go, man.
Eli's ready.
Uh-huh.
To be clear for the listeners, Tweak and Pen
Yes.
are not here this
Right.
week, which is why we're a little concerned.
That's
No.
right. I did have Shimph roll D100 20 times and send me the results. So if I have to have anything happen to him
What?
that would require dice roll, I'm just going to go down the list and cross
Really?
the
Are you
the numbers
joking?
off.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
He
I'm
did
not
that?
joking, bitch.
You did that?
He did that. Yes, he did. Of course, the last roll was a fumble. So we'll see if we get to
I
that
don't
point
think
or
we'll get to
not.
that. See, well, I find that very interesting then. Isn't that interesting? That like all the
Out
dice
of all
rolls you
those
did,
rolls?
only one was a fumble.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Good
take your
point.
point on
Get
that.
a
I
grip,
think it's good
get a
point.
life, and get over it. Alright, so, here we go. Let's play.
I think you should and tell him that.
No. I've probably said it a couple times.
While shaking him by the shoulders.
Anyway.
All right, so let's see here. Who to address first? I think we'll
You
go
wanted
with
to punish
Eli.
me for my enthusiasm, so.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Eli.
I have the word pod written in my notes. Is that relevant okay? I was
Like
just
POD pod?
yeah.
Huh. He's setting up.
Oh, walk-to-pod.
Locked
Oh, okay, the walk-to-pod. Okay.
Yes.
Like I don't remember any pods.
Yeah.
Except it's a walk-to-puss.
Octopus.
Okay.
But the walk-to-pods would be the family or the genus. I don't know.
It's a walk-to-pod of walk-to-pod.
All right, so Eli, let's give you a perception roll of some sort. So like
Please make it.
Mm-hmm.
No, the dogs were barking, remember? So Eli did turn
The
around.
dogs are barking. You're right.
Eli did turn around
Well
and notice
remembered.
it.
Well
Yeah.
remembered.
And then we zoomed
Thank
out.
you, Sage.
You're welcome.
All right. You
I
may
mean,
have
if you
just
want to roll, you could. But
you may have just saved Eli's life.
Yay!
No, but I heard my dog Fang barking.
All right.
What's that, Fang?
All
And
right.
then I heard ruffling,
So-
rustling in the.
A gentle ruffling.
I heard some rustling in the grass.
What if it had feathers all over it?
Well, here's
The
Ew.
feathery hand.
here's the thing though. It's I mean it is rustling the grass, but it's not hidden in the grass.
No, I'm not saying it.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
I hear sounds
right.
before
You
I
hear
see
it.
it.
Okay.
And then I
Like you
turn
see-
around
You
and
turn around and
Backtrack a
there's
little.
this giant clawed hand. It's
Yeah.
it's a left hand.
Make a sand roll.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No kidding.
Okay.
yeah. So what do you want to do? Let's say
Throw
that
my
it
javelin.
is
I'm gonna throw my javelin at it.
fine. It is
How fast is it moving?
9 meters away.
9 meters.
9 meters.
Mm-hmm.
What's my range on this? Let me see.
That bad boy.
Doesn't have a range.
Javelin.
Right.
Maybe hard. It's hand sized.
No,
it's dog
It's
size.
like a giant.
That's right.
It's like a giant's hand that got cut off and
Yeah.
it's not moving around
Well,
on
that's
its own.
You can
big.
hit
That's
that.
bigger than
That's
a
bigger
dog.
than a dog.
Yeah. It's
Baby
well,
elephant?
it's the size
Like
of
a sheep.
size of a sheep.
There we go.
So a small giant.
So you're in
Yes.
range. Range is 20 meters on a javelin, so you're good.
You're good.
All right, so loft a javelin.
Wait, can I add stuff to this?
Yes, you can definitely inspire yourself.
I'm
Passion,
going to
hate
inspire
hands.
myself.
Hate hands.
Hatred of hands, a new passion.
I really don't really have anything. Loyalty. I just have my loyalty, my hatred.
What's
Alright.
your man beast?
Yeah, is there a rune that you could tap?
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at my runes here. I'm thinking it could be. Well, does it have to be an elemental or power?
It could be any.
Either one.
As long as you can justify it.
I feel like Earth. I want to use Earth.
Okay.
Because, let's see, worldly communication, pragmatism. Because, like, this shouldn't exist. And I'm pissed that it exists.
Oh.
It's upsetting me. It's making me mad. So I'm going to throw something at it.
Okay.
Like, this is not of the earth.
All right. Go for it.
Well, no, it's a hand. That's, like, a hand is part of the earth. So.
No, but it's like a slight against nature that there would be a giant disembodied hand that could move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like that's
disembodied.
fair.
Honestly, this is a chaos creature, so almost any rune would apply, except for chaos, obviously.
Okay, so I'll use earth. I'll attach it. So I roll for
Roll
my-
earth, yeah.
I make it.
Great.
Okay,
So plus 20 to your javelin.
Okay, so that's 84.
Great. All right.
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
Okay. Ah. Yeah, I make it.
Okay. Good. Just regular.
Success.
All right.
Yeah.
Edie is very interested in Renee's burrito.
Yeah.
Just me.
Laser beam.
Might that be for dice?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's
If I stare hard enough, maybe she'll drop it.
I know.
But what if it was for puppies? All right, so go ahead and roll a d20 for hit location.
I still haven't done a lot of this. So.
No, you really haven't.
Oh, let's see. My game science dice is so marred and it is pitted that I don't know what this is. It's an 8. Okay. That would be
An 8. Okay, so this has its own hit location. I have it right here.
Oh.
You actually hit it on the back side of the hand. Like,
Oh, perfect.
Like the main part.
All right.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Okay. Damage is 1d10. Come on, baby. 9.
Nice.
Okay.
Fuck that hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it impaled? Is it stuck to the ground?
So the javelin arcs gracefully through the air. You give it a good throw, lots of follow through. Arcs gracefully, hits the hand right in the back there, and just boing, bounces right off.
No. What about my damage though?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Come
Okay,
on.
then I bring out my axe.
Okay.
I have my two-handed axe. Or
Okay.
I have my one-handed axe.
All right.
Like, come at me. Like
Oh,
it's still
all right.
does that make it hesitate at all?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm like I throw the javelin, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, no! And then I pull my axe out and I start wielding it.
Okay.
Alright, so I can impassion that with earth as well, or no?
You can, but we're gonna actually cut back
Okay,
to
that's
the top of the ridge here.
I just like the idea of cutting away like,
Yeah.
Eli shocked face of like, oh shit!
Yep.
A voice on the wind. Eli, give it the worst manicure ever.
Okay, so yes. Meanwhile, Kaba had been brought to her knees by this poisonous excretion from the octopus.
Coughing up blood, I was told.
Yes, indeed, because you have lost 13 hit points.
Yikes.
Oh my god.
From like just in general.
Just your
not a
hit
location.
your hit point pool, if you will. Yes.
The fans come out.
Yes.
I
Excellent.
was not expecting
I'm
that.
at
Doing
3
my
hit
job.
points.
Oh my
That
god.
would've killed me.
No, I'm at 3.
Wow.
Yes, that would have felled a normal mortal.
You are no normal mortal.
Oh no, I'm at 4. Hooray. But
That's
still.
oh good.
That was shocking.
That is
13.
And you should have. Come on, man. You deliver it with such like.
I know.
deadpan. There should be
Exactly.
a little, like, my God, you've lost 13 hit points.
Welcome to my groove.
He's a neutral. He's like such a neutral. He tries to remain neutral.
I know. I can't betray any particular feelings one way or the
It's
other.
like a dramatization. It's like a radio show.
No.
Dear listeners, what will our hero do?
Oh yeah, cue the organ music. All right. So
Am I actively like blood is pouring from my facial orifice, or is it
I think you're just coughing up a lot of blood. Yeah. Let's see here. So okay.
Woof.
Yeah. So
Remind me what happens if you hit 0 hit points. You are dead, or
You
you
die.
are so there's no unconscious period.
I don't believe so.
Really?
Well, there's a separate dead
Yeah.
before the 0.
Right.
There is, right. You go unconscious above 0.
I see. Wait, am I unconscious then?
You said you were at 4?
I am.
I think you're like 1 above unconscious.
Okay.
I'll double check on that. But anyway, so what do you all want to do?
What
You
can I
all?
do?
Well, we've got the party up at the top of the thing
Kara
here.
can
So
heal me,
Oh,
ya?
maybe.
maybe, or my
Well-
cats can try to heal me if you don't have enough magic points. I can have Storm here to heal me, or Rain.
I just don't think I'm a healer.
yeah, you're unconscious at 1 or 2.
Ah.
You're dead at 0. Well, you do have a healer.
Queek is not here though.
Well, she is. Her player is not here,
Right.
but she as a character is here.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
My first date isn't that great.
Well, that's okay. I mean, my
I
cat
can
Rain
try.
does have heal.
Okay. How many magic points does he have?
Rain
Is it
has-
a spirit Sorry, is it a spirit magic
It
or
is spirit magic. Rain
okay.
has 16 magic.
So in that case, that actually would not help you because this was damage to your core hit points, rather, and then spirit magic heal is for
Right.
healing hit locations. However, Queek, I happen to remember, does have the rune spell Heal Wound, which does go to general hit points.
Wait, should any of that damage been mitigated by the fact that I have Impede Chaos on?
No.
Really?
Impede Chaos is only minus 20% to their hit chance.
Oh, I
And it
see.
didn't even have a
Not to
chance to
damage,
try and
right.
hit
Oh,
you.
that's true. Just-
You just killed it. So,
Yeah.
Don't think this will stop me from employing that tactic in the future.
of course not. Of course not.
I just wonder why this happened. Why?
So you're coughing up blood. You're on your hands and knees, and suddenly you feel Puig next to you, and you feel like these hands kind of hovering over you with just warmth, like from a blazing fire coming off of them, and Karya and look on as Puig is sort of like outlined in a golden fire kind
Oh,
of
wow.
light.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
So I think she has enough magic points to heal you all the way back up. So we're just gonna say she does. Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna leave her. It's gonna leave her tapped out on magic points.
That's
but
okay.
yeah.
Hooray! Thanks, Queen.
Yay!
So,
Our
yeah.
tank is fixed.
The fire the fire in your lungs abates, and suddenly you can see clearly again.
I feel better.
And then you all hear this manic, dog barking and horse whinnying coming from down in the hollow. So,
Okay.
what's your strike rank with that axe?
6.
6 total. All right.
Oh,
so
wait, I'm
this-
sorry. 4.
Really? All right. Including the axe and everything else.
Am I passion?
No. I mean just your natural strike rank plus the axe.
My natural strike rank is 6, but for some reason strike rank for the obsidian axe is 4.
That gets added to your natural strike rank. So it'd actually be 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have 10.
Okay, so in that case, the let's see here. I said it was 9 meters away, right? So it's plus 3 as it closes in on you. Yeah, it's still gonna strike before you.
Okay.
So the javelin bounces off. You're readying your axe, and this thing is like scuttles forward.
Man.
Uncanny.
with unwanted speed. And so it's gonna go for you.
Thank God it's not me. I have a thing about hands.
What's its size?
That's the weird thing. I don't have a size value here.
We're just wondering if, is this gonna knock me down, or because I'm little?
We said it was the size of the.
Yeah, but I'm size
right?
8.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were a 9.
A 10.
It would still be maybe 4, like half your size.
That's what I'm thinking, but still big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's dog sized, it can't be bigger than
It's sheep sized. We determined it was sheep
sheep
sized.
sized. It can't be bigger than 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, that's still like half my size.
Bjork is half my size, and she drags me.
Trip it.
Yeah.
Just sidestep it and trip it.
All right. So it actually, it's scuttling towards you, but it's actually kind of above the ground a little bit. It's almost like it's flying through the air.
No, what's worse?
So gross.
And
You were gonna give me something good, but no.
let's see. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So still rolling for implication on that. And there we are. Okay. So 12
12 what?
hit location.
That's my torso.
Torso. All right.
So it wants to grapple me.
So it
Wrestling.
flies forward and just grabs you.
Oh.
Oh, like a face hugger. Blue.
Grabs you
Yeah.
around the. Is it the chest that it
Yes, it's like
Yeah,
a face
torso.
hugger.
got? Yep. So it's.
How much wrist does it have?
Huh?
How much wrist does it have coming out of it?
Oh, probably a good amount.
Oh.
Yeah, with like a little stub of bone.
What? A little bone sticking out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So this
Yeah.
really is a hand of a giant that was chopped off.
Could be. Oof. All right. So you take 6 points to your chest.
Oh no.
Less armor, of course, if you happen to have any on that location.
Armor.
It would be on your little man guy there.
That's
No.
the same. Yeah, I don't either. So
That's a no.
You don't have any chest armor?
No, apparently
Shit.
not. Okay, so 6.
no.
Yep.
All right, so that's my hit points. There are 7, so I have 1.
All right, you're down
So
to
it's pretty
1.
bad.
Yeah. So it is squeezing you. You can feel your ribs. You hear a disheartening cracking noise, and you can barely breathe.
Oh no.
Okay. So the rest of you heard this commotion down in the hollow.
I'm concerned. There's no one else up here, right? I killed the only thing up
Yeah,
here.
no, Karia dispelled the bandits the bandits. The hell? Where'd that come from?
Those spirit
The
things.
ghosts.
Ghost bandits.
The diseases.
The diseases. And you killed the octopus, so yeah.
So I knew we shouldn't leave Eli. So I'm concerned about Eli. I feel like if I'm hearing all this commotion before going down the chimney thing, I'd wanna go check on Eli. So can we, if we go to the edge of the cliff top and look down, can we see? Okay.
Oh, great.
So
You'll see this weird hand on
so we
top
just-
of me.
what the fuck is that?
And I'm gonna ready my
Shit.
staff just in case.
Yes.
How far away is Eli from us? After the
Let's
switchbacks?
see here. You climbed the oldie switchback. Let's see if we have a note here on the height of those.
Also,
cliffs.
as a side thing, I do want to scoop some of the Walktopod bullshit into my in one of my little pouchy things.
Oh,
So that I can-
what bullshit precisely?
The poof stuff, if it's around.
Oh,
anywhere.
okay, yeah, it left a little.
The ink.
It left a little
Residue.
residue that you can
Alright.
scrape off.
So
Sure.
I chop his head off and grab it, and I put the residue into a little satchel. 'Cause I have
Okay.
a bunch of those.
Okay, great.
To
So,
deal
and
with at home.
are you
Then
just,
yes.
are you hanging the head from your belt?
Yeah, probably. Just tie it by the tentacle.
Yeah, that looks pretty badass.
Wow.
Start sticking shit into it.
Yes, use it as a pencil holder.
Well, there's no skull, you said, right? So it's just basically a emptied out gooey.
But it's gonna have like it has a sort of face, doesn't it? So it's
Yeah.
probably like, you know,
It
once
would,
you're feeling
yeah.
it and stuff, it's like
I'm thinking it would.
like
It has orifices.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It has eyes. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's more funny, but cool.
Let's see. Cliffs around it, three sides, very steep. Rise sheerly. 30 meters. 30
Oh, that's
meters.
it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
not
pretty
bad.
sure my, although it didn't do much to the Walktopod, but I'm pretty sure my crossbow reaches that far.
I would imagine so.
Can
yeah.
I remember it does. Can I be firing my crossbow while running down the path towards Eli?
No, although you can get a shot off before you start to run down the path.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
concerned I might hit.
Right, Eli.
I don't want to hit Eli. I mean,
You'd only hit him on a fumble.
my aim is, well,
Oh.
my aim is good, but also, like, it bounced off the Walktopod, so what if, although it might get his attention.
Why are the weapons bouncing off of things is my question.
Because they're made of garbage. The monsters, not the weapons.
Oh.
The monsters. Yeah, I guess I will shoot a missile at, well, because it says missile weapons.
Yes, yes. Fire
Fire
a
a missile.
Mm.
I will shoot at the hand before running down to.
I will also do that.
Oh, okay.
My,
You have a staff sling, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the range on that bad boy?
I wrote 100. I'm gonna assume that's meters or feet.
A million. Endless.
It says
Infinity.
distance
We
100.
covered this last week.
I think 100 meters.
No, we were talking about 10%. What that meant.
And then you have a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
I have a composite bow.
A composite bow.
Yes.
Range 100. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
you're
great.
good there.
And I'm gonna say it's been less than 5 minutes.
Staff
right?
sling range 100.
Oh,
Less than what?
So is it still within the 5 minute period? This has all happened very quickly. Is it still within the? I
Yes.
still have strength on. And
Yes,
all
you
that
do.
stuff?
Yes,
Okay, great.
yes.
Oh, cool.
You're good.
I'm
Yeah.
extra strongy, which means I forget what.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
struggling in the background.
Yep, we're coming. Eli, we come to save you.
All right. Whoa.
Oh!
08.
What?
Wow.
She does love me.
You hit it between the
03.
Yeah.
What?
Better.
03?
Wow.
Hell
I would
yeah.
check it, but I've already checked.
What's
it,
your
so-
skill? Normal.
Well, it's 55, but the strength adds 10% to it. I think
65.
with that buff.
All right.
So
So that is that's definitely a special success.
Yes.
not a critical.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 65, you say?
Yes, I do say.
4 or less would be a critical. So yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Critical success.
Wow. So you do some crazy like Neo move and then.
Maybe that's right. I'm just like I'm like leaping through. No, it's
No,
not the Valkyries. I'm leaping
It's just a
through the
really
air.
good shot. All right.
Maybe
so
maybe I hit a nerve or something and it'll let go.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Roll a d20
And it's
for
like
hit
left
location,
sort of,
please.
Paralyzed maybe or
Yeah,
something.
that'd be good.
Maybe we could get it.
Like, do you hit it right there in this? You know that little nerve right here?
Yeah.
You do.
A 2.
A 2. It's going to be different. Let me get it here.
Right leg. Why am I always getting things in the legs?
No,
Shit.
weird.
It's not a
You
leg.
got it in the finger.
Pinky
And
finger.
that little pad, the little thumb
Where'd
pad.
you go? Yeah. It's like, my God, they have the individual claws on here. No, they don't.
Knuckle joint left. Knuckle
There
joint
you
right.
are. So you rolled an 8, you say?
A 2, I say.
A 2, you say. That's also the back of the hand.
Oh,
So it could be a nerve.
It could be.
maybe.
Okay,
That was
so
a critical hit.
it was a critical
Yeah.
hit, and so critical hit ignores the effects of armor or other protection.
Yes.
Also does impaling, slashing, or crushing damage. Okay, so this is an impaling, obviously.
Yes.
So you're going to roll the normal damage twice.
I don't know what the normal damage is for.
Okay,
Except
a
that-
composite bow is a 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, plus my 2d6 from.
Oh, you don't get damage bonus now.
Oh, okay. So 1d8 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a 2, and then one more time.
Ah, okay, good. So 5.
5.
7 total.
Okay, 7 total. Okay. All right. Well, the arrow does indeed stick in the flesh of this thing. It gets it between a couple tendons there,
Ooh.
and yeah, I'll say that's sufficient for it to let go.
Yay!
Thank God.
Because I find you so endearing, and so
Aw.
I'm very distraught to see that this hand has basically engulfed you as we're.
Aww.
Well, you've been such a nice little
Thing.
tiny thing.
Yes, wow. Thank you.
Well, it's hard for Kava. I mean, this person is like less than half my size. Less
Yeah.
than half my size. So you're kind of like a child to me.
Wow.
Size-wise.
Wow, man.
Brutal.
Eli, it's not like that.
All right. So Eli, you are released.
All right.
And
So I roll away
Okay. Yeah.
from where the hand is, and can I reach for my axe?
You have your axe in hand.
I do.
You had armed
yeah,
it already.
I had.
You want to keep
I
fighting
want to
this
just
thing?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna just
All right.
direct.
Chop.
But it's not
Alright.
going
Yeah,
away.
chop
Finger off.
Well, you're going to act on this round, and then we'll see what it does next round.
But what is it doing? So it gets
It released you.
it released.
That's what it did.
All right, I'm gonna try to
Okay.
hit it.
All right.
So I still have my impassioned.
Yes, you do.
Right. So it's gonna be 20 plus my axe is 66, so 86.
Great.
I make it
Mhm.
regular success.
Oh, and actually remember that any quote impassionment actually is across the board. It's not like a Pendragon where you have to specify the skill. Remember?
Oh.
So actually that first roll would have been sufficient.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you got a regular success.
Yeah.
All right, roll your damage.
Well, I have to roll the location.
Oh, thank you.
15.
15 is going to hit it on the middle finger.
Are you serious?
Right
Yeah.
in the bird.
Why does that make me laugh so much? 6.
Okay. Your axe just bounces right off the skin.
Oh.
Dang it.
Okay, so it's still stunned.
This is like tougher than elephant hide. Well, we're on to the next round. So,
Right.
Kappa,
Can
you're
I
gonna.
try-
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, staff sling.
Yeah. Oh, I made it.
Okay.
Just barely.
All right. Go ahead and roll your hit location as well.
15. Also in the middle finger.
Also the middle finger. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
So you see Eli swing
For
through that
3.
finger and you're
3.
like,
All
fuck it.
right, yeah. So Eli, you land this blow on this thing's finger, and your axe just bounces off. It's like hitting stone almost. And then you see a stone kind of arcing out of the
Yeah.
dusk, and also hits the finger and just bounces off.
Yeah.
So I look up to where they are,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I don't know what it is.
So meanwhile, the animals are panicking.
Of course they are. Can we do a chaos whatever roll to see if either of us knows what it is?
Right. What did we settle on? Sense chaos or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it was that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
Maybe we actually do know what it is. Not on a 68.
No.
We can all do that?
I don't have
If you have sense chaos.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I don't.
I remember last time.
Just me, I'm useless, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Eli, we're coming.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just kind of amazed. The animals are freaking out, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What are they doing? Are they trying to run away?
They're bolting. They're bolting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did we tie them down?
We did tie
Yeah, I made sure they were secure, but they're just so scared that they're pulling up the...
Yeah, they're pulling up the stakes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm walking on foot, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know Puig's gonna kill me if the llama escapes.
Well, the llama, I think, actually, it's a war llama.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't care.
My horse is a war horse.
It's seen worse.
It's seen worse. Yeah, it's not worse in the
Can my
war.
horse attack the hand? Or would it wait for me to show up and tell it to?
It would probably. Yeah, the horse is trained a little differently.
My round C is gone.
Ramsey. No Ramses.
Yeah, no, the roundsies are out of here.
No, yeah. Whatever I'm
What
writing.
about
it's
Fang,
out.
my dog? My hunting dog.
Fang is just backing up and barking.
Growling,
Yeah,
barking.
furiously.
Good job,
Yeah, the llama comes in.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The llama's gonna come in on this.
What?
Whoa!
This is no. This is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want-
Whoa! A
Oh,
0-6 on the
The llama's
on the
mad.
llama's attack.
Yeah, it's pissed.
We should text Jade and let her
I
know.
should.
Like, even though you're not here,
I
the llama is
should,
still
yeah.
saving our asses. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more dice.
Oh,
No.
the hand should be worried, not
The
us.
hand should be worried. Yeah.
So
Okay.
war llamas will attack on their own, but not war
Wow,
horses.
that's so
That's right.
cool.
That's neat.
It's a
cool.
savage, it's a
Savage
savage
llama?
creature from a savage land. Okay, and then
Oh God!
Oh,
we
did
just
she
never
name
gonna
the
let
llama?
us hear the end of this
No.
about the fact that the horses chickened out and the llama didn't.
I know, no. This is
Alright.
some Pavis pride, or Praxian pride.
oof, double ones on the d8s. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
2, 11, 13. All right, so the llama
That's not
brings its hooves down on this thing's on the back palm again.
Right.
So that's that's good. You actually see the flesh get a little bruised.
Oh, that's
Wow.
good.
Oh wait, actually I rolled a special success, so that's crushing.
Crush.
I crush you. So I crush you.
Pitching
Alright,
your head over.
I beat your head. All right, so yes. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it,
Let's see here. Weapon damage, we roll normally, regular. Should also be rolled normally. The maximum damage bonus from strength plus size of any should then be added to the result. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Just kidding.
Here we go.
it has a 3d6 damage bonus, so that's plus 18.
Wow.
So 31.
So it makes hamburger out of this hand.
Yeah. So the llama comes in. Yes. This llama's going ham on the hand, and
All right.
so it just comes in and just brings its hooves down on this thing, and you just hear all the bones in the hand just cracking.
Is any blood, is there any blood? or
No,
liquid?
there's no blood. It's just like it's hitting
Crunching.
a Ziploc bag full of meat.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And,
Maria stops running and just stares. This must
Yeah.
look amazing.
That's some hamburger help.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it like knocks it to the ground and then just keeps like
Mashing
stomping on it, just like
Yeah.
rising up and coming down on it,
Wow.
So
And it probably has like reinforced little hoofs to probably maybe.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
probably does.
So
Yeah.
Papa sees this and is like, maybe I should get a llama.
the llama's coming XXL.
A llama for your mama.
But okay, so yeah, Ela. So I've seen this llama do a certain, I've seen it the way it behaves,
Yeah.
and it seemed just like kind of a normal llama. It seemed maybe a little smarter than average, but this is just like.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it's a Praxian high llama, which means that it's already just gigantic llama. Like when you're riding a high llama, you actually get the mounted combat bonus against other mounted people.
That's right.
Because you're
that's
that much
right.
higher up than them.
So,
Wow.
I can imagine Kaba on one of these things would be just like this giant, giant.
Like I said before, it's like a giraffe and a llama.
That's
had
right. Okay, that's right.
Had offspring.
Wow.
So I have been kind of amazed, but at the same time, I've seen it so much that I'm like used to it. But I haven't seen it in like battle mode
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So this is just like terrifying.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god, like this is what it's capable of. Yeah, just like holy shit. So okay, so it's stomping and mashing this hand.
I should text Jade about this.
Does this thing make any noise at all as it's dying?
No, it doesn't.
It's bewitched. It's bewitched. Can you sense like a spirit thing on it? Maybe like that. There's like it's possessed or something before it dies.
Yeah,
So
sure.
probably as it's getting squished to death, we make it to the bottom of the mountain. I would
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is awesome.
Yeah, you do.
Tweet was right.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like my age of Praxians is gonna have to go down.
Again. Oh man.
So would that be spirit lore?
You could, or is there like or do you have a role for sensing spirits, or is it just something you kind of do? I forget.
Looking under magic, and
maybe magic.
it has sense, chaos, spirit combat. Would spirit combat be a part of understanding?
I detect spirit. Oh yeah.
Detect spirit.
where's
That's what it is.
Okay.
Where's
So
that?
yeah, I'll use a magic point.
It's a thing
I don't know.
she
Is it
gets.
worth it?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I was looking.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's if it's not bleeding, it's a zombie hand. Like maybe there's some magic attached to it that we could figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'll spend a magic point and
Thank you.
Okay.
Is it compelled by spirits?
Yeah.
So what you can sense is that this is an unholy creature of chaos. Like it exists even outside of the spirit realm.
Oh wow.
That's what makes chaos so horrible. Is that it doesn't operate by any of the normal rules.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
So-
So there's another realm
So
outside of
It's
their own
inimical.
rules, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you see why I fight
That's
the chaos.
scary.
It's a rebel baby. It plays by its own rules.
All right. So it's a creepy hand.
Fuck your rebel bullshit.
But the hand is being demolished by the llama.
Yes. Yeah.
Llama cares not for chaos.
That should be
a bumper sticker.
It's not for chaos.
I wrote that
More
bumper
llama
sticker.
cares not for chaos. Renae, you're amazing right now.
Yeah.
Just talking.
I know. You're punchy, so it's good.
Yay.
It's contributing.
Oh, God. What was that?
I mean,
Like
you're always
49 points of damage?
Yeah, it was about.
31, I think it was.
Oh, but I mean, even
No,
like
with the
'cause
added
total
thing, yeah, I think it
without
was.
because it was 36. No, it was 18.
Plus
Oh, that's right. 18 plus what did I roll?
13.
13. So 30.
Oh, it is
You're
30.
right. You're right. Right.
Where did 49 come from?
I don't know. I was getting carried away.
5 million points of damage. My God.
All right.
Stupendous.
Oh
So
my God, you know what you should text Jade?
Hmm.
Jade, your llama, it crushed it.
your llama's crushing it.
All right.
All right. So great job.
Wow. Thank God for that.
No, because what was going to happen is you were going to keep taking damage automatically, and it increases geometrically. So on the next round, it would have been 2d6 damage, and then 3d6 damage, and then so on and so forth. Yeah,
So this was the only way to have not had you die, basically.
I was a little worried.
Remind us what happens with death in this game, because you can get resurrected.
You can get resurrected.
I don't wanna be
Death is not necessarily permanent.
I have a do not resuscitate tattoo on my body.
Even losing a limb is not necessarily permanent because there's magic that can reattach limbs. So
Well, that's kind of
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, limbs are okay. Well,
Wait,
limbs are
you really wouldn't want to come back, Eli?
No.
Why?
Because I want to be reunited with my with the goddess, of course. Why would I want to delay that?
yeah, no, not everyone comes back, or some like mortality come back but leave part of themselves behind and they're never the same again. So it's not a guaranteed thing.
And then
Kava
they name
wants
their
to come back forever.
Oh man, no! I want to be reunited with the earth, with the dark side of the earth goddess.
I absolutely understand that.
And some
if you need someone to walk you through the spirit
Facilitate.
realm, yep.
You got my back. Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks,
I will
Maria.
miss you, but I respect your choice.
Oh, I'll haunt your ass. Don't worry.
I do not respect that choice.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Oh god.
I will
You were
help you.
so brave, so I walk up and I don't know your ribs are cracked. And I go to hug you and I lift you up and I go, you were so brave.
Do I get damage from that? Do I get damage from that?
No, because I'm not Lenny.
Yeah, that's true. You're not Lenny.
Put you down and like, you are the fiercest warrior. And I grab some of the hand gore and I wipe it on your face.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
wow.
I'm in so much pain right now that I'm like, yeah.
Have you ever
yeah.
had a cracked rib before? It's the worst.
I've heard it's
that's what I've
absolutely
heard.
terrible.
Yeah, you can't breathe. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Everything's bad.
I had a slightly cracked rib
You were
once,
just
and I was
like
like,
that. Oh, God.
But to have the whole thing be, I mean,
I can- yeah.
just slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had them knocked out a few times,
Ooh.
where then every time you like, it's not
Ooh.
cracked, but it's not where it's
It's out of
supposed to be.
place.
Yeah.
So every time you breathe, it's like, oh, and there's some pain, and there's some pain.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're not like let's have you make a con times 5 roll. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm not squeezing that hard.
Yeah.
Well, as we just established, it doesn't take much.
Well, my con is 18.
All right, so it'd be 90 or less. Mm-hmm.
or less, yeah. So we'll see here. 87.
So your vision like dims.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm
You're
no.
very nearly.
I'm still here. I'm still
And as you come to, you just feel the chunks of gore on
Yeah,
your face, because I'm like, so brave you were, so
Yeah,
brave.
yeah. I'm just backing away, and like, what was that?
I don't know.
Mm. All right, so for the sake of story expediency, I'm gonna say that Puig mounts her war llama at this point and rides off to round up the mounts that have
Okay.
scattered.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Alright. That makes sense.
Yeah. Bye.
I poke the hand.
But between her and the war llama, man,
What's
she really
Hen
helped
doing?
out.
Yeah. Wow.
No.
Jade, you want to hear me save the day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jade saved the day by proxy.
Is there?
As is her
So
wont.
since it's
Yeah.
now mush,
Yes.
can we see the? Are there bones in the hand that we can see, or is it?
Yeah.
So anatomically, it looks like a hand.
It's a hand.
giant's
Mhm.
hand.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But there's there's no blood.
Oh.
It didn't really make any noise.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
definitely.
And actually, as well.
So you couldn't have wiped the blood.
But
Was
it
there
was just-
anything?
it was
I mean, the llama
The mash.
the
The
llama
mash of it.
mashed this thing. You know, I mean, it is like a hand that got hit with a ball peen hammer, basically.
Okay.
yeah. There's
But as you're looking at it, you can see cue the plucking violin strings.
Oh.
You can see sinew and muscle tissue starting to.
no.
No.
Can we pull it apart? Okay, I'm gonna use my axe and I'm
Wait.
gonna start chopping at it
Can
really
I
fast.
do some kind of storm bowl thing to try to banish it?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, what do
Oh.
you got?
I don't know. I mean, I impede chaos, and I have devotion to storm bowl, and I hate chaos.
You
and
do
I-
have impede chaos, true. Do you have
mean,
any
spirit-
banishment or disruption or anything like
I don't
that?
think. Well, I don't know if those things even exist.
Yeah.
I have the only thing I have skill wise is spirit combat.
Yeah, skills not going to help you here. You would need
So it would need to be a spell?
you would need some sort of spell.
Do you have anything that can banish? How heavy is it?
I mean, it's probably a couple 100 pounds.
Okay, so I can't lift it and swing it and let it go and let it fly off in the distance.
Well, I'd give that a strength roll.
Yeah.
For sure. You're pretty
And
strong.
or we could light it on fire.
I was
or
gonna
both.
toss it into the fire. That's what I was thinking.
We could light it on fire and then I could throw. Maybe that's not sensible for the.
no, we had a campfire going.
Perhaps a little hazardous.
Yeah, let's throw it on the fire first.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then I'll throw it.
So we're gonna start to lift chunks and put it into the fire.
All right.
So we carry it over to the fire and put it. Because it's still basically connected, I think. So we'll just carry it over and put it on the fire.
Yep. And spread the embers on it.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Does it work?
Is it cooking?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
No.
it's kind of sizzling a little bit.
Smoking?
Yeah, it's smoking. You'd need some kind of accelerant, probably.
Do we have oil?
Gas.
Oil.
Breathe onto it.
I mean, we have that in our
Oh, I have
rations,
oil.
Okay.
Does oil work? Like I have.
Yeah.
So
Toss some oil on it.
some.
Okay, yeah. You toss some oil on it, and that lights up, and so soon it's
Crackling.
wreathed in a blue flame. You know.
But it's penetrating. Is it like burning from the
the,
inside, or does it
the
look like
flesh
just
is
the skin?
bubbling. It's bubbling a little bit,
Okay.
but
Is it moving?
I mean, you could see the skin now, since you had a chance to examine it. I mean, the skin is thicker than elephant hide.
Wow.
It's really
Dense.
dense skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it burning
Is it
up
burning
or is
up?
it?
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of sizzling a little bit.
Yeah, but only on the surface,
Yeah,
right? It's
it's
still
not
healing
doing
underneath.
anything.
Shit!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wanted to hack at it with my axe some more to make it really, but it wouldn't have my axe really.
How much maximum damage can you do?
Max damage is, I don't know.
Well, what's your damage on your axe?
It's 1d6 plus 1, so 7.
And do you have a damage bonus?
Damage bonus. I do not.
So the most you could do is 7. This thing has 10-point armor.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I could pierce at it with my javelin.
Well, but that's a
I
D10,
mean,
right?
I could chop it up. I have really high
You do?
thing.
Yeah.
But wait,
It's still in the fire though.
is the octopod head regrowing anything? That's
You take a look at the octopus.
Oh no!
And
Oh man!
under the stump, like
Now that you mentioned
like
it,
I've been sitting on this for the last 10 minutes.
yeah,
I'm so glad you asked.
exactly.
Under the neck stump, you see a tiny little torso starting to grow.
So I pull the head off my belt, I grab the torso.
You take your stuff out of it, I hope.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Take all your pencils
I
out.
got
Yeah.
your pencils.
I grab the little torso bit,
Yeah.
I rip
You
it off.
twist it off. Okay. Yeah.
And then I put, to see if it will help, I put, because it's already pretty chopped up, so if this works, then we'll chop up the hand.
Okay.
So I rip its little torso off and I'm like, you vile creature, no! And I put both parts of it into the fire to see if they will burn.
All right. Yeah. It lights up. You know.
But is it like
It's starting to
burning, or
burn.
is it just sort of like sitting there not doing
Yeah,
anything?
because it exists on another realm,
Exactly.
though.
It's
So
chaos.
we're not gonna just
Are they like
kill
shitty
it.
wood? Or are they just sort of turning black but not actually decomposing in any way? Or are they
That's
actually...
a good way of putting it. That's
Really?
a good way of putting it.
Shit!
Yeah.
The fire is not converting it into smoke and ash.
Carbon.
Put it that way. The chemical reaction is not occurring.
What were we even doing here? Fuck, let's leave.
I don't know.
I forget why we're even
I
here.
forget why we're here too.
The priestess of Chalana Arroy was
Oh, yeah,
kidnapped
fuck.
and faces a dire fate.
And
she's up here.
She's up here. Isn't
Yeah.
she into that little chimney
Yeah.
that you...
Well, there was a chimney. Also, Hend speaks up.
Oh yeah, he was
And-
hiding though. He
Yeah.
did say that he was going to like.
Yes.
stay
Well, I'm sure he
hidden.
came down with you
Yeah.
guys, but he's been kind of on the peripheries here.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, guys, and he points. He points up
Oh,
towards
no.
the cliffside, and you can actually see about 20 meters up the cliff. There's like a natural cave opening, and there's some smoke drifting up out of the cave.
Oh, okay.
That's probably
Oh.
bad. Or it's where we should need to go.
Yeah.
Well, so you had a chimney up top, and you've got this cave mouth.
Wait, where is
Okay.
the cave mouth?
About 20 meters up the cliffside.
What if we toss these creatures into the chimney and then go into the cave? I mean, I feel like we need to keep them busy somehow because we're not going to kill them or destroy them.
I think we should cut our losses and just like at this point they haven't regenerated, so we should
Get the
just
fuck out.
get out and go to up to that cave mouth and go to the cave.
Yeah.
So I start packing things up to get ready to do that.
Has it been an hour, by the way? Can I regenerate another point?
I'd say it's been a half hour.
You have half a point.
Yes.
I feel like...
Well, you did a point last hour, right?
Yes.
So in this hour, you actually do for 2. So yeah,
Oh.
get a point.
Oh, cool.
I feel as though if we're going to stay, we should put enough fuel on the fire that this will stay this way
Make a nice
for
bonfire
while.
kind of thing.
Because it has immobilized them even if it's not killing them.
Right.
And that way
All right.
we won't have to worry about them coming in at our backs.
True. Okay, so we'll build the fire up.
Is there any way
Good.
to tie them down somehow, or
Well, not if you're burning
Not
them.
if they're
No.
on fire.
Unless you had chains.
if we
I
had like
suppose.
I don't know, yeah.
I think we just have to make the fire as big as possible and then just
Just make a good pit barbecue.
yeah, let's scoot our way up that hill. All right, so we're working on the fire.
All right, so I'll say another half hour passes, so you get another magic point.
Yay!
Can I do a battle tactic roll to see if there's a better way we should be handling this?
No, this one is entirely on you.
That's it.
Can I roll to make my
This is
character
chaos.
smarter than I am in real life?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
No.
So we're gonna make our way up to the cave mouth.
Okay. Dog's coming with you, I presume?
Fang's coming.
You had 2 dogs, right?
Well, one of them
Yeah,
is
I didn't name
Tweak.
the other one.
Oh, Puig. Yeah, that went with Puig. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Fang's coming with you. Cats, of course.
Of course.
Okay, so you start making your way up to the cave mouth. So this portion of the cliffside is kind of like a natural sort of scree, slope that runs down from the cave mouth.
Okay.
And so you can pick your way up. By this point, of course, it is totally dark.
Great.
So you're backlit by this huge bonfire that you built.
Wait a minute. Does this mean this doesn't count as my death of a chaos creature?
Oh, it counts.
For-
It counts.
But they're not actually dead.
Well, you killed it though.
It's the closest thing to
Deadish,
killing
I
it.
guess.
Wouldn't I know how to
It's
get
mostly
rid of a
dead.
chaos creature if that's my whole thing?
I mean, that would probably be like a knowledge skill.
Yeah, I
Can
think
I
it would
do
be
a-
knowledge.
some sort.
Chaos lore again, maybe?
Chaos lore? Is there? Did you see that?
There isn't a. I mean, there's sense chaos is the only.
I think it would be something that you.
You would have to seek out a
Yeah.
rune priest of
Right.
Stormbolt and be like
cult lore. Could I do a cult lore?
cult lore.
Because
Yes.
that's my cult.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
So
Aha.
I'll do a cult lore roll to see if there's a better way we can leave these assholes so that
Okay.
they don't. I just don't want them to come up behind us.
Okay.
Right.
May I try to power it with whatever?
one of your cult runes. Yes.
Yes. Which are death and beast, I think, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That is an 18 out of 80.
Ooh.
Okay. Not quite special. So plus 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 15 out of 47.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay, so what you know is that as a chaos creature, this is going to require more than just brute strength if you want to completely get rid of this thing.
Right.
It's going to require some kind of powerful rune magic that perhaps you could learn from, a priest who could
Well,
teach
we
it
don't
to
have
you
that kind of time.
One day in the
during
future,
sacred
right?
time.
Yeah.
So there is a way to, and somehow in all my years fighting chaos creatures, I've never learned how to actually ban it. I just cut
Yeah.
them into pieces.
Yeah, exactly, because you've usually had a rune priest along
Right.
with you to,
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
to
young.
finish the job.
Okay.
That's right. You're just an initiate
I'm
still.
a BB.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, friends, we have no priest with us. Oh, if we rescue that priestess, she might know how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ah, yes. Jade reminds me that the llama's name is Mr. Stampy. So, well
That's
named.
his name.
Yeah.
Well named.
Well named.
You're good at stamping. You're gonna be Mr. Stampy.
Mr. Stampy. I think I'm going to call you Stampy. All right, so.
Can't spell stampede without stampede.
Heyo. All right, so. Great. All right, so you head up towards the cave.
Yep.
Fine.
Did you?
Going into the
What?
Oh
cave.
dear, maybe
What?
we chose poorly.
Dude.
Why did you guys
Fine.
It's
just
the next
stop?
indicated step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted you to run away like a bunch of punks. All right, so
That's for later.
that comes later. All right, so you arrive at the cave mouth. As I mentioned, there's a wisp of smoke coming out of of the top of the cave mouth. It's kind of like a crack in the rock. You know? And definitely smells like wood smoke. Somebody's got a fire going.
All right.
Or something.
Let's see. So, the strata of rock. I mentioned that there's visible stratae. So high up, we have it running from a brown with white streaks to a pale brown to a red orange to a chocolate brown to a pale brown to a reddish.
Okay.
It's quite lovely.
That's probably important for us to know.
Not
but
really. I'm
I
just
don't-
setting the scene. Setting the
Okay.
scene.
All right.
Also brown.
So it looks like Abiquiu.
Yeah.
or chocolate velvet cake.
Yes.
Or cake.
Yes.
Yes.
And as I mentioned, piles of various types of stone. The opening is roughly ovoid in shape. Looks like it's been worked into that shape.
Wait, what has? Sorry.
The opening.
Cave mouth.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been sort of carved out.
I
So it was probably like a natural fissure at first.
Ah,
Because
yeah.
you can kind of see that up at the top. And then
It
it's
was
been
shaped.
shaped out into an ovoid. You do note a single giant footprint,
Oh, goodness.
giant?
Okay.
The
before-
giant's hand.
like proportional to the hand.
Okay, it was the giant. There's some giant there.
Can I detect spirit before we get too close?
Sure,
Can I
yeah.
spit
Yeah.
into the footprint?
Absolutely.
So the llama wants to do.
Vile beasts.
Okay.
So you're detecting spirits, eh?
Yes.
This area seems to be completely free of anything more than just the rock spirits that are living in the rocks.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. So
So
I
the
will
rocks-
bask in their company for just a minute.
Would they be able to tell her anything? The rocks.
no, they're dumb as rocks.
Nah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
They seem like gentle spirits.
I'm sure
no,
they are.
or
Yeah.
ancient.
Steady.
They've seen all this.
Yeah.
They've seen everything.
Yeah,
before.
they have.
Mhm. So, you guys had torches, right? We established
Yes.
that?
We
And we are walking into. I'm gonna walk into the cave
All
mouth.
right. Torch it up.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll say that.
Weapon's ready, right?
Oh yes. So we'll say that Hend is very handily holding the torch.
Handily.
Handily.
I have a mace, by the way.
Oh, you do.
Oh.
The obsidian.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Wait,
the
yeah,
obsidian
but
maze.
I have a quick query for you. Sanctify and command cult spirit and dismiss magic. None of those would be useful in getting rid of chaos bullshit.
Sanctify might.
Because isn't that a spell anybody can do?
Yes. Let's see here. Sanctify. Sanctify. Pluses the volume of a 10-meter radius area, usually a sphere. Though Earth Cult Holy Ground always takes on a square shape.
Why?
Cast on
What?
because the Earth rune is square.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
And it basically allows you to perform ceremonies within an area that normally can only be performed in a temple. So that's a no-go.
So we're walking into the cave.
Dismiss magic just
And
eliminates
we're
magic from the target.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
And what was the other one?
Oh, I didn't know
Command
you
cult
asked that.
spirit?
Command cult spirit. Yeah, that wouldn't do either. No.
I just wondered if there was some way.
I get it. I didn't realize there was more than one request, so I was just like.
All right, so you're walking into the entrance of the cave. So by the light of the torch, you see a roughly circular shaped room,
Okay.
about 10 meters in diameter.
All right.
The walls and floor are reddish in coloration.
Okay.
Red
earth?
Yes, well,
Are they-
red stone.
Red
This
stone.
is all stone.
Okay.
It's not caused by the fire.
No, and the ceiling is a pale brown.
Okay. Is the reddish from
reddish.
just the natural occurring?
That's the natural. Yeah, it is. It was among the strata colors that you saw.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not bloodstained. No.
Okay, just
Good question.
All right.
Let's see here. So it's an uneven floor covered with small stones, also of that reddish color. And to your, orient myself here. To your left are signs.
Like
Scrawled in a variety of languages.
Oh.
So who here can read and write?
Not cover.
It's under knowledge. I believe.
Zero.
Yeah,
literate.
that is. I can only speak other languages. I
Yeah.
cannot.
Yep, I have no idea.
Okay.
It's just him that has that ability.
No, he doesn't have that either.
I can
think
read-
you're. I
what?
think you're all illiterate.
I have a 5 in read, write, own language. A 5.
a 5. That's fine.
Okay,
then.
you
That's
can
fine.
maybe recognize.
So you don't have to roll it.
Your-
You don't have to roll it because you're not under stress. But your mouth is moving as you're sounding out the words.
Yeah.
You know.
Death to all humans.
Death to humans.
Yeah. No, what does it say?
So one of the languages you do recognize as being Sartar, right?
right.
And it says, "Go away.
What?
You are not wanted here. You are in great danger. If you proceed any further, you will be killed."
Nah.
Fuck that.
Typical bullshit. So I say that.
Beware of dogs, everybody. Beware of dogs.
Yeah. So I say, it says we're not wanted here, but I mean, wouldn't you write that in a place where you didn't want people to trespass? So
Right, they kidnapped the princess.
They're
yeah.
correct. They don't want me here because when I find them, I'm going to tear them in half.
Oh, I love it.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, you don't want me here, okay?
All right.
You in trouble now? You sent that water pot after me? I am not happy. What was that black bullshit? Come on.
Oh my gosh. So
Big
let's.
poofy cloud.
Exactly. So yeah, so let's keep going.
Right, we never did figure out what the cloud of black bullshit was, right?
It was just its defense mechanism.
It was,
like
it was octopus ink.
Ink,
Okay.
but in
Yeah.
a dry version.
Dry, poisonous ink.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Normal octopi do not have poison ink. It's
Nope.
just normal ink.
Creatures of chaos.
Fuck chaos.
All right. There you go. That's the spirit. All right. So there is one exit out of the room.
Fire hazard.
Well, that's a fire hazard right there.
We're just gonna criticize them the whole time right here. Like, hear
Who
these
designed
anecdotes.
this cave system anyway? All
What's this garbage decoration?
Why'd they
Fuck.
pick that color?
right. Let me have you all make listen rolls.
Oh shit.
You hear nothing because
Here we
you're all
go.
cracking wise.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Whoa,
fail.
God.
Oh dear.
I
What
failed.
is that? 95?
Oh!
Well, it's either a 6 or a 9.
Oh,
I think that's a 6.
okay.
Is that a fumble?
That's a fumble. So you can check your listen.
Awesome.
I'm so busy cracking wise, I hear nothing.
Yeah, so next time you'll listen better.
Yeah.
So nobody made it. Okay. Oh, I should roll for hand, which means I need to look at his list of rolls.
Was it 4 particular skills or just?
No, it's just I'm just going to go down the line. All right. So the next, let's see.
Wait, he rolled a d20 100 times?
D100
Oh,
20 times. Okay, he's got a listen of 30, and he rolled a 68. Okay.
Thanks, Ed.
So we're all busy being like, look at this stupid
Yeah, we're like, this is ugly.
cave formation here. Well, how dumb is that?
What a silly sign.
Yeah.
All right, so you enter a chamber. It's a large natural cave chamber. It has a sandy beach, essentially.
Yeah.
So this is just past the
Entrance?
inner or the was an entrance way or
There's an entrance way
or?
into a kind of like a kind of antechamber, if you will.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the second room.
And then you move on through into
I'm gonna draw
another
that.
chamber.
How about that?
Yeah, go for it. So
Like we're gonna live long enough to.
you're drawing a map. How quaint.
Good for you.
And we don't hear the hands and
Chanting.
Herd of dragons.
the herd of hands and dragons.
Satan is good. Satan is our pal. So that's the first one, and then you move through into another chamber. This one, kind of a long lozenge shape, roughly.
Okay.
And there's an underground lake in here,
Oh
It
wow.
has a beach, you said.
and the ground is very beach-like. In fact, it's even littered with broken snail shells.
Snail shells.
I pick one up.
Well, hold on a second.
I don't pick one up.
So essentially, it's a widened part of an underground stream. It's just moving very slowly, so it's very lake-like. 7-meter high ceiling, more of that kind of reddish stone, and sitting right in the middle of this sort of stream lake is a giant.
Oh.
Great.
Hi.
He's obviously taking a bath. You know, he's just.
Obviously, he's naked, a naked giant.
He's naked. He's the water just comes up just to his hips. You know, his knees are up, and he's just kind of like scrubbing his back with a tree.
Is he missing
tree
a
trunk.
hand?
Nope. He's got.
Is this back to us? Please say yes.
Yes.
How big he is?
How big is? Let's see here. Where are you, my friend?
He's ruining I have a secret love of water because of my time spent pirating. So I was all like, this is great. Fuck.
Yeah.
Turn around. Here you are. Size 69, dude.
Wait.
Christ.
Wow.
So he's pretty big.
He's pretty big.
Is there any cover in this chamber?
Okay,
Like
so
little stalagmites or something?
let's see here. There we are. All right, so in this chamber, there are no stalagmites. To your immediate left and right are plinths that obviously once had statues on them because you can see little feet on each. But then there's like kind of rubble piled around.
wow.
You
So
know?
someone knocked them down.
Someone has destroyed them. There is a natural rock bridge that arcs over the water, but obviously would take you right past the giant.
But
Yeah.
could we, in other words, is there cover such that we could wend our way around the edge of the room towards what is ostensibly an exit on the other side?
Towards the bridge, yes, you could.
To the bridge.
Not the bridge. Is there a way
That's the only
around
way
the
out.
room?
That's the
so
only
you
way
have to cross the
further
bridge?
on.
We do.
yeah.
Wait, if it's
Oh.
only 21 feet tall and he's a size 69, can he even stand up all the way in here?
No.
Okay.
No, he'd have to crouch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asshole.
uncomfortable.
Doesn't even fit in his own house. Stupid jerk.
How do we know this is his house? If he knocked down the statues, maybe he was like, maybe he doesn't. own
Let
this
me
place.
have my pettiness, Eli.
Well, I'm just trying to help you see a different side of things.
Fine,
Oh,
fine.
Jesus Christ.
There's
Alright,
no
so-
other side when it comes to chaos. There's only death.
All right. Well, I believe you.
So-
sneaking past.
Well,
Uh-oh.
should we duck behind a plinth real quick, and then we can try
Yeah.
to figure out what we want to do?
I want to sneak over to the bridge.
You want to be sneaky?
Yeah.
All right, make a sneak roll.
Wait, could we go through the water?
You could.
So we could go through the lake instead of going over the bridge. Like
Are there
at the
any
other.
little rafts or? I don't want to get close to the giant.
The
No,
lake.
it's-
I mean, the lake itself is not that big.
It seems like it's like a smallish
Yeah.
body of water.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's like 9 by 6 meters. So.
Oh.
Can he cast a spell that makes him so heavy he drowns?
I don't think it's deep enough.
His face just.
Well,
He'll just knock over. I don't know. I just want to start sneaking over to the bridge.
go for it.
Alright, so I can use stealth. I only have hide. I don't have move quietly.
Oh, you don't have move quietly. Well, that won't do you much good then.
I just want to go toward the bridge. I want to do so. I want to find this priestess and just GTFO.
But you don't want to like sneak through the like we could just swim through the lake quietly.
I don't want to get into the water with that thing.
You do have move quietly at default, which is 10.
10. I'm gonna try it.
All right.
I rolled a 98.
Oh no! Okay, to be fair.
Check your move
To be
quietly.
fair, we're still behind the plinth.
Yes,
So he's not
that
gonna
was
notice that we're
established.
here.
That was established.
I accidentally,
Oh,
accidentally like kick a rock or something.
Yeah, like you're like, don't worry guys, I got this. And then like with your
Yeah.
first step, you like just
Crunch.
boot a
And then
rock,
it's a chain reaction.
and it goes
Right
it
to
goes
his face or
skidding.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, a chain reaction of just like it
Yeah.
causes like maybe just some of the sand or the. Is there?
Oh
snow?
my gosh.
Do
What?
Kaba and
I don't
Kari
know.
in unison just do this?
Definitely face palm. Yes.
Well, I mean, is there anything around that would really make it
Could I, like-
obviously noisy?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
plenty of stuff.
Can I start to meditate so that I can be ready to prepare corpse shortly?
Good one.
Oh my god.
I'll talk my way out of this. So,
So yeah, get
it's like
your
maybe I should start meditating.
get your
Why?
silver tongue ready. All right, so yeah,
So
so
I think here's the thing. I think I trip over my own
Okay.
2 feet,
Right.
and I just fall into like the shallow part of the water.
okay, fine.
Ooh.
That makes the most sense.
Sure.
Because there's no stones or anything. So
All right.
I'm like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. And then I just
whoop,
completely,
whoop.
and then
Yeah.
I just fall into the water, splash.
You do this like windmilling pratfall into the water.
Yeah. And so,
All right. So the giant turns around.
Oh, does he have both hands?
He does have both
Okay,
hands.
okay.
He does.
How
And
ugly is he? What's his app?
his
hot.
his chaw is actually 16.
Ooh.
So
Handsome giant.
figure that one out.
Is Kaba
Wow.
attracted to the giant?
That's a good
I-
question.
well-
That's for you to answer.
That's right.
Because I feel like.
As a giant, he probably does have a micro penis. So you know.
What?
Well,
Just
wait.
put that out
Wait a
there.
minute.
Giant-
What?
Hey, is that a thing in RuneQuest?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Is that a what do you mean? Is that a thing?
It's like a standard knowledge
You
lore.
said it so
right?
matter-of-factly.
I'm just thinking about how gorillas, you know, like the bigger the primate, the smaller the penis. So
Yeah, but comparatively, if he has like a 4-foot penis, that's still huge. I mean, might be tiny for him, but like
Size 69 is like
pretty big.
really big.
really big.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, let's see, proportionate. Wait.
He's
let me
like
do-
3
let me
or
do
4 times. I'm an 18, so he's like 3 or 4 times my size.
Yeah.
So
But that's a measure of overall mass as well.
it'd be 10% of his size. So how tall is he?
Right.
Is that what micropeni are? 10%
No,
of size.
No, wait. Let me do my
So
math.
his
Let me do my-
peni is a 6.
Wait, are you seriously doing equations to figure out a penis size?
Yes. You
Everyone at once. Yes.
We
This
need
is the
to
stat
know.
that
This
matters.
is crucial.
Yeah.
It's 10% of his size.
So it's a 6.9. So what is this? So it's almost as big as Eli. I feel like that's still a pretty big dong.
Where did you get 10% from? That seems really generous.
Okay, so the average man. Okay, well, okay, I was being generous. Okay, I was
Yeah.
being nice.
I mean, I know you're married to
was-
me,
I
but
was being nice. I was saying, but like let's say the average. Let's say the
but not
average.
all men. I'm just
Not
saying.
all men. The average height of a man, like let's say 5'10" is average
Yeah.
average height.
Yeah.
And so then an average penis would be 5 to 6 inches, right?
Okay.
So I just rounded it up to 10.
But that's for
So-
average size. If he
That's
has
average.
a micro penis,
Then it would be half that.
no, I think less because a micro penis is what like an
A
inch?
third
So
of
like
that.
fifth?
Then. A fifth.
So what's a fifth of 6.9?
Are we
Wait,
assuming
your percentage is off though?
Is it 1%?
If the average man is 60
71
inches, 71 inches. That's even more so. 71 inches, then 10% would be 7
inches?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that
Gotcha.
wasn't wrong. First of all,
Sorry,
second of all,
apologize.
have we basically accepted the fact that giants do have micropenises or not?
Yeah,
Like, is that accepted?
We need to know. This is important.
Yeah.
Is it
Hypothesis: giants have micropenises.
okay? So is that proven? Okay, what Renae? What?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we can use primates as a.
That's true. I mean, this
Because-
world does not obey normal. Like
Okay.
some rivers run backwards because they're naturally rebellious. I mean, that's the kind of world we live in.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
So let's say, just for simplicity's
So
sake,
maybe
he's
his penis
average.
might be huge. Like.
So let's say he's average. So his penis
Well-
size is 6.9. So it's basically Eli's size.
All I know is that I do not want to be teabagged by him.
Oh my God!
No,
Can
you
we
don't.
rename giant penises Eli's? Let's just
I do want to
He
add.
stands up in the water and you're like,
I do want to add one bit of qualitative data to this.
What?
One bit of qualitative data.
Why?
The giant's name is Big Club.
I'll say it is.
So
So even for giants, he has a big club.
right, exactly. Or it could be ironic, you know. It could be
Oh,
ironic.
yeah.
You need to make a decision
Yeah,
about
we
the
need a
world,
decision
whether or
about
not giants have
penises.
micropenises or not.
Yeah.
How did I?
We'll put this to
It was
bed.
supposed to be a passing joke. All right.
With this group,
I
Yeah, I
know.
don't think so.
you made a mistake.
Yes.
I'm in and out of my
You made a
depth.
massive mistake.
A massive mistake.
I wonder if,
An
you know,
Eli-sized mistake.
so if it's severed like a hand, can it attack us too?
So
Bewitched.
I decided to roll a d20 as an expression of percentage of overall size,
Okay.
and I rolled a 1.
Really?
Yes.
So he doesn't have a micropenis. So it's about
So the reason I brought this up in the first place is that if he and Kappa fall in love, you could have half giant babies.
Really?
Whoa.
It would be physically possible to copulate with this giant.
But wait. Is this because he has a micropenis, or is this
And
because
'cause you're
all
big.
giants have?
and you're
I think all
Oh, once.
giants. All
Okay.
giants.
So if it's 1% of his size,
Yes.
that means it's like a foot.
So what is that?
I'm looking at
that's
the
really
okay. I'm looking at the
69?
Pendragon size chart.
What's
Yeah.
1% of 69?
The
0.6.
approximate
0.6.
weight in pounds for a size 70 creature is 30,000,
What?
which would be 15 tons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's 15 tons?
Yes.
How could we copulate? I'll get crushed to death.
Girl. I think we know how this works.
Yeah, hello.
okay.
We wouldn't be underneath anyway.
I know.
She's on the tire.
Eli's falling into the water, and I'm like, how can I have sex with this giant?
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
So a
This
point
is what I want out
six.
of
What
my
is a
gaming.
0.6 size?
Point six would be like 18 inches.
Size 1 is 10 pounds. So it would be
So he's got like an 8-pound dick?
He's got a 6 pound dick.
But wait. It doesn't matter how heavy it is. How long is it? 6 pounds. I'm thinking like a little butternut squash. Like,
Can he even find his own penis?
Right.
probably not.
This doesn't seem
Where is it?
realistic.
No,
Really?
And then does he?
I demand more realism.
The giant's penis.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, does he even have like viable sperm? Then that's my question.
Oh, well, now we're really into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you brought
How
this
did they
up. I
procreate
need to know
then?
if I can
Yeah.
copulate with him. I need to know if it's even
I
possible.
could see that being a flashing thought as Eli is falling into the water.
Yeah.
I feel like a 6-pound dick is still like almost 2 feet long. Like,
Yeah,
this is
that's pretty big.
That's
That's pretty big.
It's
That's-
still pretty big.
Again, like a big butternut squash, but on a
No.
giant man.
I can
Like
Maybe we can appeal to this as a way of like, listen, I'm sure you don't get any ever because look at you, but I'll
he's
help
handsome
you out.
though. He's handsome. So as I fall into the
16.
water,
That's how this came up, is he has a charisma of 16.
he's a handsome guy. So Big Club's handsome. So I fall into the water, thus creating a shockwave of like, oh, there's the giant, and he
Yes.
probably turns around.
He turns around.
and that's when we would see
Yes.
His dong.
the whole package.
Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still
Like
you know,
sitting.
scrunched down in the
Yeah.
lake water. Yeah, the stream.
What
water.
color is his hair?
What color is his penis?
What color is his pubic hair?
He's dyed it green.
What? No, that's just moss that's collected. Because
Oh no!
Instead of cobwebs, it's moss.
All right, so I fall into the water.
Chris about 16.
And
Now,
I'm
come on.
I'm scared
Right.
because I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
So then I stand up as fast as I can.
Right.
And
Okay,
I'm so I'm staring up at this giant.
Yeah, so he turns around, he's looking down at you, kind of blinking a little bit.
What color is his eyes?
His eyes are like kind of an ice blue,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He has a fairly fairly bushy beard, you
Not where I
know,
thought that was going.
that he's woven bones into,
Oh,
you know.
Kava, that must be hot.
Does he?
That's
When I
hot.
stand up, wait, because I still have bones woven into like my hair
That's
and the
right.
cat's hair.
True.
Right?
Oh my god. I'm just thinking that
First sight.
he uses skulls as like little beads to put into his
Yes,
beard.
skull.
Definitely.
Like a little
Definitely.
bead.
Oh, that's
to,
scary.
Yeah, it's really
Love
creepy. This is terrifying, actually.
Oh my god, I could put my skulls in his beard.
Oh my
That
god.
is hot.
I know. It's
So I'm falling in love with him a little bit
Yeah.
as he's turning, and you're
Yeah.
like,
shitting myself. All right, so I'm standing there seeing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he says, "Oh, hello, little man."
It rumbles through
Yeah.
my body.
Yeah, and it's
through
just
my
like,
body. Yeah.
you know,
Oh my god.
reverberating.
So he says that?
Yeah.
I run out to help defend Eli.
Yeah.
Stumbling out. Wait, I'm here too.
I'm like, don't you touch him, he's my friend. Also, I love what you've done with your beard. And I do this with my hair
Crimping
a little bit to show the
What's your charisma?
Oh man, that's low.
idiot level.
It's low.
It's 7, but I can buff it at least 8 points with my cats. They can.
All right, so I'm gonna say since your cats,
do that.
your cats know that
Are around.
they know what it looks like when you fall for somebody.
So they have
Yeah.
glamored me.
They've
So then
glamored you.
it's a 15.
Wow.
Okay. Wow, that would have made it even on the 7. Okay, so
So he says hello. little
yeah,
man.
and so then Kappa comes running out and he looks up and looks at you and he says, "Hello."
Hello.
Why have you come to Big Club's cave?
I'll say it is.
we're looking for a priestess
A priestess.
Oh, yeah.
who has been kidnapped.
The brew.
Yes, exactly.
Big Club can take you to the brew.
Will they fight us?
Oh, most certainly.
Can you help us?
No, I've made a promise. I've made a promise to the chief of the brew
What
that
did
I
you
will
promise?
not interfere.
Why would you promise that?
He gives me things.
What does he
what?
give you?
Trinkets.
I can give you trinkets. What kind of trinkets do you like?
Well,
Oh, a ribcage.
so he kind of laughs and he says, "I'm done with my bath. Let's go back.
Okay.
Follow me." And so he kind of stands up and you get this like gigantic giant ass rising up out of the water in front of you. Meaty undercarriage, you know.
I whistle.
It's not that meaty though.
Well, it's meaty enough.
All right.
You wouldn't want to be hit by that.
I don't want to be teabagged. I
No.
reiterate.
You wouldn't want to be hit by that wrecking
So
ball.
I come up to what, his knee?
Yeah.
Thigh?
Yeah, his knee. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're just like, oh shit. So we're following him.
Okay.
Like, don't
Can I-
take us
okay.
to the brew right away.
No. Big Club take you to his chamber.
Why is he saying it like that?
Yes, that's the
That's
ticket.
it.
No.
No, but he's just being matter of fact.
Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
try to follow stealthily?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Hent, of course, being the torchbearer, doesn't have much choice. He
Right.
just has to kind of follow
Right.
along behind you. So, let's get a move quietly roll, and you can definitely use your dark rune
Yeah.
Oh,
to give
yeah.
yourself some.
Oh, that would have
Some
been good
boosts.
to do.
Okay.
Although I only have a 20. Really?
Better not risk it.
Yeah.
Darkness. I have 80 in darkness.
Excellent.
86.
No!
So that's a -10 to your move quietly.
Oh, okay.
So 0?
So 0.
Okay, so
Can I-
no. The thought crosses your mind, and then you're like, no.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say the reason why is because you're feeling something.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
something in these caves that's really affecting you right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's distracting you. It's like being hungry and catching a whiff of a delicious meal.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Could I sense spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
do it.
use a magic point for that.
Okay. And yeah, you can sense that somewhere across that rock bridge and further into the cave complex, there's a lot of spirits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the
And do they
spirits-
seem antagonistic toward us, or
Not necessarily.
antagonistic
No.
in general?
No, they're not the disease spirits. You know that
Okay.
much. So.
Maybe they can help
Alright.
us somehow.
Are we heading that direction, or is he taking
Yes.
us? Okay.
Yes. He himself does not step on the rock bridge. He just wades across the water and then hoists himself up and goes through. Ducks his head,
Can I
goes
ask
through
him
the
if he'll carry
passageway.
me?
So
Or us, either way.
he laughs and he says, "Of course." So he scoops you up.
Alright.
Whoa!
Who doesn't want to ride a giant? Come on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's true.
Not that way.
Soon
Maybe
enough.
that way. I don't think I'm that much smaller than him actually, because 18 to 69 is like 3.8.
Yeah, like if it's a cubed thing,
And if he's
it's not linear.
and if he's more massy than
yeah,
like-
yeah, exactly.
so maybe I'm like, I don't know, a third.
Oh
third
yeah,
size,
you're a
maybe?
third. Yeah.
So I come up almost.
These are important questions to answer.
Yeah.
It's not an important question.
No, I find them funny. It helps to make it
Definitely.
make more sense, unlike the penis discussion. That
Oh
was,
no, that was also
that
important.
was just for fun.
Sacred time's coming up. We need to know whether she can get Prager's or not.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh yeah, no, because this is like the family
Fucking
thing,
hate
right?
that
I
word.
have to
I know, me
I have to have family so that if I die, I have like heirs and
that's
shit.
true.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
important. You're,
I don't even want to imagine what it'd be like to give birth to
That
A
baby.
half
giant
giant.
baby.
Giant.
a half giant baby.
Yeah, would that
Come on.
Huh?
Will that kill me?
It might kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it
I'll
be worth
pass
it?
my spirit on to my giant baby.
No,
There you
there you go.
All right, so
Could it fully gestate is my question.
oh
Like,
my God, so you pass through. You pass through, and we're not getting derailed again. It's not happening.
Yeah, good luck with that.
sorry. Okay.
So we're going into
Alright, we're
wherever.
going into this.
You pass through into another chamber. This one has some actual stalactites and stalagmites in it.
Okay.
There are also 4 statues, each broken.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna ask him and say,
Mhm.
why are all these statues broken?
Big Club doesn't know.
Oh.
Broken before Big Club came.
How long have you been living
Yeah.
here?
A long time.
How long?
I can't remember.
Did the bird?
Underground, we don't see this Yelm the sun.
Surely you feel the passing of the seasons.
Sometimes.
Oh, do you want
Speak like a muppet.
my beard gets longer.
Aw. Do you ever want to be out of the sun?
Sometimes I go.
Not all the time.
No.
Why not?
Big Club likes the dark.
Ooh. It's adorable. I love it.
How do you have sex with something that sounds like that?
You just make it happen.
You just make it happen. Lie back and think of Sartar.
Think of strong.
I'll think of Herrig.
Think of Eric the Berserk.
Oh, Herrig,
Pirate
yes.
king.
What? No, nothing, never mind.
So,
Oh, God.
so you don't know
So,
why?
yeah.
So did the brew cause? How long have the brew been in this cave?
They were here when Big Club arrived.
So they might know about the statues.
So these ones aren't smashed up quite as badly. Some are just missing heads and arms. But they're all of men, human men, and they're all wearing armor.
Huh.
Do we recognize the armor?
No, you don't.
That's a good question.
Yeah. And they're all made out of a green variegated stone.
It's a simulacrum.
No!
Do we recognize the stone?
No.
Not common.
Not common.
Okay.
Did we mention that if you meditate, you can get magic points more quickly? No?
Yes.
Yes, but you need a good length of time, don't you? Like half hour or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm useless otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you
I'm
want to
going-
ask Big Club to stop so that you can meditate
Or
a little bit?
Big
Or do you
Club-
want to
I
hang
was-
back?
I was gonna hang back.
All right, well,
And
you
then-
might not want to hang out in this chamber because something else that's in this chamber are 2 gigantic snails. And they're just like
Oh!
very, cruising their way along the ceiling and up
Maybe
a
if you
wall.
hitch a ride on a snail, you could just.
Well, I was gonna say you could
Yeah.
just have him carry you also.
Yeah.
So if you're
Oh.
sitting in his hand,
Yeah,
then you
just
could like.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
What
kind
do
of
you- what do you think, Mr. John?
Yeah, I'll pick you up. Yeah.
Okay. Should I roll for meditate though to
Not
see
just
if I?
yet. Not
Oh,
just
okay.
So if you're on his other hand, I'm gonna look across at you and be like,
Just shaking your head.
not bad, but I'm so
Not
big,
into
like,
it.
No.
This is probably the first time in my life since I was 5 years old that something could carry me.
That's
You
true.
know?
That's a good point.
So
Yeah.
this is like
Exciting.
so exciting. I never get carried.
You want
Yeah.
excitement? Visit the spirit world. Oh, she's such a downer. Sorry.
I love
Yeah.
this.
I mean, that's all she.
Wouldn't you say? I mean, that's what I would say.
I'm just picturing this
Like, she's
hippie
so-
giant carrying Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I am not excited.
Yeah.
I am
I
no
like-
fun.
that's fine.
No fun.
You're attempting to get into.
So yeah, these are giant snails. That instead of like snail flesh though, it's like squamous. It's like scaled skin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have stalk eyes? And
Yeah, they
everything?
do. But yeah, it's like
Wow.
They're chaos snails.
chaos snails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should ask the giant about them. So what's up with? Does it not bother you to have chaos creatures? Because I'm now like,
Yeah.
does it not bother you to have chaos creatures right in your room?
Yeah.
It's just part of living here.
How do you not smush them all the time?
They're delicious.
Smush them.
Bigfoot eats them all the time.
Big club.
Big club. That's right. Yes, that's right. I said big club. Big Dick eats them all the time.
I'm gonna call you BD.
BD.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you know how to kill them permanently, Big Club?
No.
No. Do you want to smash them and eat them right now?
I have you in my hands. And he's been walking this whole time.
Aw.
And so he's actually crossed the chamber, and there's a carved staircase leading out of the chamber.
Wow.
Takes you into a sort of hemisphere-shaped room.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
but it's
There's
just
a dome.
It's like a half sphere, and
What?
And we
What? And you're dead and I can't tell you what.
15 razor bats fly out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Ah, razor bats.
the rock type in here is yellow, like sandstone.
Okay.
And it's been highly polished. There are 4 statues. They are intact. They are made of white glowing rock.
Glowing rock.
Mm-hmm.
Do we recognize this rock?
Yeah.
No. There are
What are they of?
4 nearly identical nude women who appear to be in the process of praying. There is a crystal set into the ceiling, the center point of the hemisphere at the top, and it glows dimly.
What color is the gem? Or whatever.
Just white light.
White. So what is this big club?
Big Club don't know.
Oh my god.
Use this NPC.
So you quickly move through here. You know that there's 2 passageways out. He's heading for the one on the left, which is also another carved staircase. There's a carved staircase to your right, but you can see as you pass by it that it's caved in.
What caused that?
Bigfoot not know. Big Club not know. You can call him
You can
Bigfoot.
call him Bigfoot. Do any of us, can we do like, I don't know, celestial lore or some kind of religious roll to see if we know what the crystal nonsense is?
You could do cult lore.
Cult lore.
But that would only work for.
Oh, any of you.
Any of us?
Is my cult lore still buffed or that was just for that
That was
previous?
Big Club.
No.
Nope.
No?
No. That's
No?
a no for me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. So he heads up the stairs. They curve slightly to the right, and then you enter into a large natural cave chamber. This one has a, sort of kidney bean shaped pool in the center. And as you are walking into this chamber, Karya, you can feel this is where the emanations are coming from.
Okay.
The air is thick like honey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
Neat.
Hey, brother, why don't you take a bath in this thing?
this pool belongs to the spirits.
What? So,
Which spirits?
If I discorporate right now, I swipe out all of my magic plants.
Okay. Probably not a good idea. That would leave you highly vulnerable.
Yeah.
we'll just throw you in a burlap
You
sack.
can always come back after you get a chance to meditate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I
Seems like
have
a
a
good
chance
place
to
to
meditate
meditate.
now?
You will briefly. in a moment.
Okay.
Briefly.
What kind of spirits these are?
He doesn't. Are you spiritual, Big Club? Are you a very spiritual giant?
Big Club not understand the question.
Hey, what's your favorite thing to eat around here?
Wait, I should check his intelligence.
Stupid.
I know. Look, you're playing him like he's
My
super
attraction
dumb.
in him is slowly diminishing.
What?
Oh,
Come
all
on.
right. Never mind.
He's smart.
very smart,
Yes. How smart?
but he doesn't have a good command of the language.
I think he's pretending
How
to.
smart he is.
He's pretending to be dumb.
How smart he is.
Yes.
He's very smart.
He's pretending to be dumb.
He's pretending to be dumb.
What's his int?
You'll just have to figure that out.
Big club.
I tell you
What's
what
your
his
int?
charisma is because that's
do you
obvious.
speak?
but
Do you speak Sartar?
he's been speaking to you in Sartar.
Oh, not trade talk.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna try to speak trade talk to him.
Okay.
See if he talks a little bit more like intelligently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
spirit lore help? Just
Do
to
I have to
protect
roll?
it.
Give him a
Like,
spirit
Do I have
lore.
to roll for
Go
that?
for it.
Shit, never mind.
Okay.
nope.
You're trying to summon up the right words.
Yeah, I just can't.
You would be as bad as Big Club if you were speaking trade talk.
Yeah, pretty
What
bad.
talk language you are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What about Earth Tongue? Are giants like connected to the Earth? Realm?
Yeah, they.
Okay, so
So-
I'm gonna roll Earth
Okay.
and make it plus 20 to my Earth Talk.
Okay.
Earth Tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is not. Yes, I make it.
Great.
Yeah, but just a normal success.
All right. So you.
So I start speaking Earth Tongue.
So you make some rumbling noises in the
Yeah.
back of your throat.
Yeah.
And Big Club stops and looks down at you and says, "I like you."
And my friend really likes you.
So in Earth Tongue, he says, "I know."
Oh,
She's not bad herself.
Oh, let her know that.
wow.
So I say, okay, what can we do to get you to work with us and not the brew? Don't you want this cave to yourself?
You would have to offer me a great inducement.
How about my friend?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about her?
You are ruthless.
Hey, man. Means to an end.
And I'm like
She
flabbergasted
wouldn't be
because
a
I've never heard, I don't know what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I've never heard you do this. So I'm watching this like tiny
Rumbling
person that I
rumble.
really like
Uh-huh.
as a friend. Not as a friend. Being like, and I'm like, oh, this is neat.
And we're both rumbling to each other, but you could, I don't know
Yeah,
if
it
you...
just sounds like they're clearing their throats a lot.
Maria,
but
do you know
there's-
what they're saying?
And there's that going on, but then we're probably looking at Kaba, like as we're talking in that little moment, you know?
Mhm.
And so he's looking at you, I'm looking at you, we're looking...
I start looking at my cats.
Yeah.
Could I try to speak spirit? Just to see what.
Yeah. Oh, how'd you do on your spirit lore?
No, I failed.
You failed. Okay.
I was gonna try something else.
Yeah,
Just
go for
meditate.
it.
Just keep meditating.
Do I get to meditate?
Not
When
yet,
do I get
not
to
yet.
Oh my
meditate?
God.
Wow.
Dogs
Nope.
get to-
Nope. Okay. So
So, wow. I'm gonna
All right,
change
so-
up those dice.
so Big Club says.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
Big
just
Club
keep
says
changing them
yes. I would happily agree to that.
Well, she needs a mate. She wants to
Excuse me.
create...
The monster demands a mate.
The monster demands a mate. She needs a mate. She wants someone to give her children.
You realize I've been hitting on mortality this whole time, right? Like, it's not like I'm
Hey,
the
man.
desperate, lonely cop.
No, but
No, you're not desperate at all. You're hitting on a giant and a guy who has half a soul. and paints himself in black, with a skull
dude,
face.
that's pretty hot.
There's a
though.
quote
That's
from my
hot.
love life.
All right. We're rumbling. So he says that would be a worthwhile.
Yeah, he says he'd be down.
But she lives in the sun. You would need to join her in her where she is.
That's for her and I to work out.
All right, Cookie Monster. Well, I think
That's exactly what he sounds like. Attraction down 5%.
Oh no! He's so handsome.
The googly eyes, though.
I know the Google eyes are. He tries to keep his fur as bluest. So I think So if you help us, then I can put a good word in for. My friend really likes you. So I think we could make this happen. If you help us.
You're really bartering my JJ so that you can get this giant.
Yes.
Look, yes, I am, and because he's a powerful ally. Okay. So you're okay with this? Let me. If I talk to her, I mean, I want her to be in agreement too.
Thank you.
What does he say?
He just nods.
All right. So I'll go talk to her and see what she thinks.
All right, so you've been walking
Talk
this
to
whole
me. I'm
time.
sitting in his hand. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I thought he'd let us go.
No. You've been talking and walking. You've been doing a Sorkin-esque walk and talk.
Oh, but
And-
I was thinking more of like the Ents. Yeah, I was thinking like the Ents and like holding the hobbits and walking around.
Right.
Like that. Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
So you have walked through another.
Sorkin.
You've walked through another chamber.
Yes.
This one irregularly shaped, cave, with some more statues. These look more like gargoyles.
Huh.
And then beyond that, finally you arrive at what Big Club announces as his chamber. It is a very large room, as you might imagine.
Is it nice?
Oh yeah, it's 16 by 14 meters.
Whoa.
There are two huge boulders against the east wall.
There's a door there, probably.
And uneven floor covered with lots of small stones of the let's see,
Little red pebbles.
red and yellow varieties. The room itself, let's see here, is mostly brown. Ceiling is reddish and yellow, so it's like it's like his head is brushed against the ceiling enough times to knock stones down. Let's see here. There's several exits out besides the boulders. Most of them to your left, in kind of like escalating, tables, right?
So basically, this cave has led us in this continuous up direction, basically up inside the mountain. Okay, because I don't think we've gone down once.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Okay.
And then there's another exit to your right. That's fairly narrow. And let's see.
Is there a bed?
There is.
I didn't mean it that way. Actually, I just meant
Yes,
does he
you
have?
did.
No, I didn't. I just meant.
Yes,
I really didn't. I meant does he have like normal living furniture, or does it look like he just sleeps on the floor?
Like a
Right.
bunch of furs or
There's no bed.
animal skins.
There's no bed. In fact,
What do you prefer?
Is there a fire in there?
there's no fire.
Oh god.
Yeah, how's it lit? Is the other thing?
There's actually no light. It's just the light from your own torch.
Okay.
The sole bit of decor in the room is a giant snake skull, like it's as big as you,
Oh.
and it's propped against one of the boulders.
Awesome.
Wow.
I grab his wrist and I'm like, where did that come from?
Big Club slayed the snake.
I also
Snake.
collect skulls.
So I say that in Earth talk.
I've never seen one so mighty.
She collects skulls.
Yeah.
He can understand me.
No, but it's different when you say it in like the language that he actually.
Why don't you sleep with him? You're so smart about what language he likes.
I'm not into giants.
So there's nothing else in the room at all?
No.
Where do you cook? What do you
Yes, my friend, he cooks, and he points up one of the passageways.
Friend.
Who's your friend?
He's a good man. He cooks for me. His name is Gearlack.
Is he a human?
He looks like you, yes.
Oh. Well, can we talk to him?
Sure.
Can you call him down?
Gearlack!
All right.
So,
Does he let us down?
well, you haven't been held. You've been walking along.
I thought
He's been holding these two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you and Hand have been walking.
Okay.
And
I
these
thought
two
I
have been held.
I thought I was on his shoulder, but
Right up.
yeah.
No, you're just walking by next to him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're talking, walking.
Yeah.
Probably jogging, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
I
like,
figured
yeah.
you'd carry all of us because if not, we walk so slow
Yeah.
compared to him.
Well, yeah, you've been having to hustle.
Okay.
But see, the cave's a little cramped for him too. It's not like he can do
Right.
his full
It's not
strides.
sprinting,
You know?
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, why would you want to live in a place that's so cramped?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
So he's called for Gearlac. Now
Oh,
you can start
is it
meditating.
already-
Okay, great.
finally.
All right.
Yes.
Do I need to roll?
Well, yeah, and you can boost it if you want.
Yes. With man.
Well, man or darkness.
I'm feeling man more for.
Feel a man on this one? All right,
Yeah.
go for it. Whoa,
Are you
that doesn't
serious?
look good.
What is happening
what
right
happened?
now?
I keep rolling 90.
Yeah,
dude.
91.
No.
Man, can I try a different round?
No. So
my God.
minus 10
Oh no.
on that
to
meditate.
Okay.
And
So it doesn't mean you can't meditate.
But I have a plus 10 modifier, so it's just the base then.
that's true. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh man.
It's a no.
I
No.
hate when that happens.
Yeah, they're all
Maddening.
rolling badly.
Yep. Okay, and that's going to take an hour. So,
Okay.
all right. So while Karya is off in the corner meditating,
Which looks really creepy, by the way. Her eyes roll
does
back
it?
in her
Oh my
head.
god,
So,
you
yeah.
should get inside the snake skull and just like.
yeah, there's just so much weird spirit energy in these caves.
Interfering.
It's just distracting.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, yeah. That would
Yeah.
make sense.
But your magic points are slowly regenerating anyway, correct?
That's true. So you do spend an hour meditating, so you get another magic point back. So
Okay.
We have been in
there's
this
that at
cave
least.
for
And we have been in the
probably
cave for a
significant
while.
amount of time.
All right, make it 2.
Yay!
Yes, yes.
Now, meanwhile, Gearlac has responded to Big Club's summons.
Aw.
So,
Oh, I'm curious about
God.
this
Yeah.
friend.
What if he's half brew? Fuck.
Yeah, I know, we're
yeah.
screwed.
so out of the darkness emerges a person.
A duck. No, sorry. Sorry.
Yes, a
David's
duck.
not here, so I'm.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, still good.
All right, so he this guy emerges out of the darkness. He is average size, black hair, kind of pale skin because he lives in the caves, right?
All right.
But otherwise doesn't look too dodgy. Let's see. But yeah, he's wearing a leather apron. It's kind of blood splattered.
Oh.
And so he
What about
comes-
his expression? Oh, well, I'm meditating.
How
Oh,
big,
my bad.
how big is he?
He's size 12, so average size.
Yeah, but what does he look? Does he look annoyed
Oh,
to be
he's still
summoned?
taller
Does
than he
he?
He kind of looks a little curious, and as he comes out into the chamber, he sees you all, and looks a little surprised, and says, "Oh, what is it, Big Club?" And Big Club says, "Gearlac, I want you to meet my new friends."
Oh my god.
So Gearlac looks you all over, and he sees Kava, and he looks a little worried.
Oh.
You see a look of concern cross his face.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, Stormbull worshiper, I see.
I am. How did you know?
You're covered in runes.
Oh, this is news to me. Is that not normal for people to be covered in?
No, but he just knows what.
Oh, I
like
see.
He sees the runes that are on you, and
I
he's
see.
like, "Oh, here's."
Are you also a Stormbull worshipper?
No, I'm not very religious. He's covered in runes.
Do I recognize those runes?
Well, you could try cult lore.
Yes.
You could try sense chaos. You
Yes.
could try any number of things.
Yes.
Yes, on all of those.
I would like
yes,
to
yes.
impassion with devotion to Stormbull.
Okay, sure.
Ah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Missed it
oh,
by 4 points.
No.
minus 10.
Can I roll a different rune?
Nope.
I already asked that
Yeah,
question.
that's right. Well, that's whatever.
So what's the room?
Oh,
Nope.
Nope. And that was a what?
That was Sense Chaos.
Sense chaos. So you
Can
can
I
still
also
roll
do
occult
occult
lore.
lore?
Yep. But also -10.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you can't sense anything off this guy, but you do notice that he has the chaos rune upon him. And in fact, the runes that he is sporting tend to be associated with the worship of a chaos god known as Cacodemon.
And those people are usually
Dickweeds.
no, I was gonna say like
This guy's a serious dickweeds.
like do they in other words, does that group like to bring chaos to the planet or they just basically what I'm asking is do they embrace the chaos demons and spirits that I actively fight or do they just sort of like the change of stability and
Cacodemon is a remnant of Whackboth the Devil, who we talked about last time.
Oh yeah.
It's Beat Devil Day too, isn't it?
Yes.
And he is mainly worshipped by ogres. Ogres are human-looking creatures who eat human flesh.
Oh.
so I would know these things.
Cue the Kill Bill klaxons.
So I look at Big Club and I look at him. I look at Big Club and I look at him and I go,
Oh my
worship
gosh.
a lot of chaos, do you? Do you?
So Gearlac starts sort of backpedaling a little bit. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He
Okay.
just turns
Oh, no,
around
you
and
don't.
runs
Sorry.
up the passageway.
So no, I want to try to lasso him.
Yeah.
Lasso him.
Yes.
I want to try to
Wow.
tackle him or.
I just want to have a conversation, you fucking coward.
All right, so you have a lasso.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a rope, so I feel like.
Oh,
that
sure.
means I
Okay,
can-
fine.
I have a sling. Could I try to like? I want to
Yeah.
knock him in
And
the
while
back
I'm-
of the head or something.
While we're doing that, I feel
Yeah.
like I would say to Big Club, can you make your friends stop? I just want to get some clarity here on the chaos situation.
That's very well stated.
Just well, I'm not an idiot. I mean,
Yeah, no.
Stop that.
she's just battle hungry, but she actually has an int of 14.
What is your natural strike rank?
Beat 4.
Okay, so to grab that rope and sort of ready it and throw it would be a +5.
Okay.
And then let's see if they do have a lasso. Look at that.
Yeah, pull lasso.
And then strike rank is 1 per melee round. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So yeah, he runs for it.
So Big Club won't stop him.
Well, this is all kind of happening. You know,
Happening
you're
at the same
you're
time.
shouting to Big Club and throwing the lasso at the same
Stop
time. Now, Eli,
I'm
you
trying to
wanted
do my little
to.
sling.
Okay, so you need to ready your sling as well. Your natural strike rank was
6.
This is horrible. Maybe we should have just been like, can we talk instead
So
of.
that's gonna put
He
you
backed
at
away.
11.
He backed
I
away.
know, but I love that you and I are like, how dare you be afraid? We will
Yeah.
clobber you.
Well, yeah. That's what we're doing, man. Kill or be killed.
Kaba has a doubt in the back of her head. Maybe this was the wrong way to handle it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you can get off a sling stone on this round. So Eli's gonna go first, and then Kaba.
So I have a +5 to my missile
Does
weapons.
Big Club respond before we go though?
No.
Or okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. +5 to my. I have a +5 modifier to my sling. So would
Okay.
that make it 20?
Well, what is it naturally?
15?
Yeah, that would make it 20.
Rolled a 19.
Nice. There you go. All
I just
right.
pick up one of these crap rocks. And
So you clock him with
Yeah.
the sling.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
don't have
hit
any-
location and damage.
Oh, yeah, hit
Sling damage is a D8.
D8, okay. Oh, an 8.
Oh God. Oh God, I hope we didn't kill him.
Okay, so you hit him in the leg,
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, I thought
and
it was.
then D8 damage, please.
Oh.
D8.
Okay.
4.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
4. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So you whack him in the back of the thigh.
Right.
Okay.
That's smarts.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
does.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it from
then
running off.
Kaba, you have your lasso. So go ahead and.
I feel bad.
You shouldn't.
I do though.
He's gonna eat us. He wants to eat us.
Yeah.
That's why he's going back to his little kitchen.
I don't know that he's gonna eat us. I'm just.
Did you know that about that ogres eat?
Yes, I do know that ogres eat people, but I don't know that this ogre would eat us.
He totally would. He's an ogre.
He's friends with the thing that is gigantic.
Doesn't matter.
I think it does.
I don't think.
What am I rolling?
You're gonna roll your base. If you don't have a lasso skill, then your
Ogres are
base is
detestable
5%.
anyway, so.
Even with my... Don't I get a plus to all weapon anything?
If you have a
because-
category bonus, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So base is 5 plus any category bonus.
But it's the pole lasso even though I'm just using a rope?
Yeah,
That's my
it comes
question.
under the pole
Okay.
lasso skill. Yeah. You can try and buff it with a rune or a
Yeah,
passion
come
or
on.
something if you want.
Let's do it. I don't want to.
Can I buff it with truth?
Ooh, how very Wonder Woman of you.
I was not thinking that. But no, because he's fleeing and he needs to answer
Right.
for his bullshit.
Okay, sure, definitely.
I make it. That's a 30 out of... Right? Out of
Yeah.
65.
Nice. Okay, so plus 20 in addition to whatever else you got.
I do not make it.
Nope. All right, so the lasso flies forth and then whoop, falls on empty air.
Splat.
The sling stone hits him in the back leg, like oh, and he kind of like takes a couple skips forward and then just keeps running.
Should I run after him?
Stop. No, we want Big Club to stop him. Big Club,
right.
stop him.
All right, so Big Club, Big Club says, "Hey, why are you hurting my friend?"
He's done running away from us. We asked him a simple question.
Gerlach, why are you running away? So, and he kind of strides over to the passageway, but doesn't really pursue.
He couldn't.
And he just turns around. Ugh.
Do you know that your friend is generally of a kind that it eats people?
Mm,
Do you eat people?
mostly snails.
Oh, he eats mostly snails. That's cute. All right.
Do I know that he's telling the truth? Do I have a way to
Oh, I think there's
interpret if he's telling the truth?
insight. Insight is your
Snails
skill.
don't bleed though. Your friend had blood all over his friggin' apron.
Except it's not the own species insight. So it's 10% chance to read a giant's expression.
Yeah.
I got a 65.
Hard to say.
So
Giants are very inscrutable.
yeah. So he runs away.
Mhm.
So he's probably gone off to tell whoever he works for.
So he says, "Don't worry. As long as you're with Big Club, you're safe."
You're a coward, you darn dirty ogre.
Huh.
So he claps and it's like this resounding,
Yeah,
like your ears are ringing. Your friend tells me you've come to rescue a priestess.
Yes, we have.
I happen to know that she's just this way, and he points to the southern passageway.
Oh, great.
She and several other prisoners are due to be sacrificed
What? When?
Well, we need to stop that.
soon.
All right.
I don't think it's happened yet.
We need to go figure it out.
Wait,
Yes,
are
of
giants
course.
chaos creatures generally, or no?
Make a sense chaos for
Oh, what?
Because that will definitely.
that would
that's the
sour
end of
the pudding.
End of
Any of
the, yeah, the love connection is over.
Can I impression?
Yeah, buff it.
Yes. In fact, I'd say your truth rune still applies.
Oh, okay, great.
So plus 20.
Great. Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
No. Oh.
I make it.
yeah.
okay.
It's a good toss.
He is. You sense that he has kind of a chaotic taint to him.
Wait.
Your taint is chaotic.
Taint? Yeah.
It's just
We were
that
talking
one,
about his
It's
penis.
just that one part. It's just that one part.
That's what we. That's what we saw as he was walking up. We're like,
Exactly.
whoa,
Oh God! Fine, a chaotic schmear.
Schmeckle?
A schmeckle of chaos.
chaos.
That's the part that it can't be in if I'm going to sleep with him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it's like giants are not, they're not like a octopus or a giant crawling hand or even an ogre, but they were born of chaos, because they're not natural creatures.
Huge.
They're huge. They shouldn't exist. Anything that shouldn't by rights exist is a chaos creature.
So giants don't naturally exist in this world?
I mean, it's just like to have a humanoid figure that huge, he shouldn't be able to walk around and talk. Like his own weight would crush his diaphragm and all that kind of stuff, you know. So,
and yet he's animate.
but he's not like an active chaos creature.
So he's not an agent of chaos. He just
Exactly.
smacks slightly of being not.
Yeah.
But dragons arguably aren't really a natural part of the world, right? Or are they?
Well, they are because they helped to create the world.
Right.
So,
What about
or they
distinction?
were at least around at the beginning of the world.
Does the fact that I have a high beast rune counteract, since I have a low man rune, so I'm not that into mankind anyway, does that counteract the fact that he seems a little chaotic?
It could offset it, yeah, definitely.
Very conflicted.
All right, so you're saying that they're going to sacrifice the priestess and some other folks soon,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just down that little corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Big
So-
Club, do you want to help us stop them?
Yes,
Big Club will not help,
you
but Big
said
Club
you-
can let you go on your way.
But you said you would help us for
For what?
I'm like
Eli?
nodding.
Are
I'm
you
nodding.
speaking in English?
No,
or
I'm
you-
speaking in Earth tongue. So yeah, like yay. What about
Yes, I am helping you. I'm showing you the right way.
fucking giants?
Normally, I just move this boulder out of the way and say it's down here, and then I close the boulder once you all go through. Ha ha! And it's a dead end, and you starve to death. It's pretty funny.
Does he say this in Sartarian?
No, it's
No,
an
it's
Earth
an Earth.
tongue.
It's an Earth.
I am not sleeping.
But,
Do you
but
see
you do,
like
but
a
you do
white-
see him. You do see him laughing and like slapping his knee. You know,
And
Yeah.
Eli's looking
He might look
horrified.
chunky, and I'm like, whoa.
colors draining
Yeah,
out of
Right,
his face.
yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing my reaction to him being jovial.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So, I cannot allow you to let this lovely lady put herself in danger, but the rest of you can go.
But I don't hear this.
no, in Earth. Okay,
So-
so it's like, oh, but
I
she's
did-
a warrior.
But I did. Well, wait. But I did hear him say that what the correct direction is, right?
You saw him pointing. Yeah.
So while you are talking to him, I'm going to start heading that direction.
Okay, all right.
All right. So, do you want to try and distract him?
Yeah. So he's saying I can't let her go.
Yeah.
And so I say, I'm looking around the room. Oh, the snake skull. What is this?
Oh, I just put that there to intimidate people, so I'm going to give him
Okay, all
a
right.
roll here.
Oh.
Okay.
To intimidate people. Didn't you kill it yourself? Or you just,
I did, yes, but you know, it makes me look like an even bigger man.
Who are you trying to impress down here? There's nobody down here.
Anyone who comes in here, and then I say, "Whoa, Big Club can show you the way," and then I move the boulder. And I explained that already.
That's true.
Shit.
Yeah. I can see why. Yeah, you have a great sense of humor.
But this time it's different because your friend. Where'd your friend go?
What?
How close
Oh,
am
I don't
to
know.
the? To the
You've passed on.
Okay.
You're on your way.
So I'm like, oh, Kaba, where are you? Like I'm just pretending, like looking around.
but
like
do I hear you say that?
maybe, but
Yeah,
but
you would.
but I'm saying it in a way that's just like, oh, I don't know where she is. Like ooh hoo hoo. Like just I don't know. Maybe she's over in this corner over here, like
'Cause-
trying to distract him. Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like I'd be like, no, I'm over here, but I'm not that stupid. So
No.
maybe I think
No.
I'm
I'm just, we're just
Hey, what's up?
pretending. Yeah, we're just pretending to. Yeah.
We'll meditate before
Yes.
we run out of this room.
Fine, I'll be nice.
Are
You can
you-
roll meditate.
Does someone need to wake
It
you
doesn't
up?
matter. Okay.
Does someone need to wake you up out of your?
I was
meditation?
wondering, or maybe
Yeah.
could we retroactively have a keyword like Sally, and then I just
No, they can wake you up easily.
Yeah, we'll make
okay.
it up.
Yeah.
throw a
So you-
rock at me, and then
Yeah.
But
No,
I don't
won't
think
do
I'd be gone yet. I mean, I'm not trying to create chaos here, but I don't. I don't think I would have just left the room without you guys. I think I'd be standing to like the exit at the entrance of the
Oh,
next.
okay.
yeah, the
tunnel.
next
Okay,
room.
so
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would just leave and be like, oh, fuck my friends.
Is the giant looking somewhere else? Like he's looking around.
I mean, no. I mean, he looks around and he sees Kaba.
He does.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of behind him.
Mhm.
So if you can see me, I'm like, just go. I'm like,
Why?
Go. It doesn't matter. So I'm just like, I'm just gesturing, like, get out of here. Yeah.
So I gesture. Are you gonna get Karia?
Yeah. And I'm just like, get out
So
of
I'll
here.
walk a little ways ahead.
All right, so Big Club takes a couple steps forward, but like the passageway is so narrow,
Yeah.
he can just barely squeeze through.
Oh.
But you know, he stops and he says, "You're coming back, right?"
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. Why?
No reason.
Oh, you have to
I mean, if you were coming to help us, it would be easier for me to come back. So
There we go. Yeah.
Big Club honors his word.
What was your word?
To not hurt the brew peeps. To not interfere with the brew happenings.
Well, is there another way out of here, by the way?
No, you have to come back this way.
I don't have to do anything, big man.
You're sexy.
Get out of the way.
Well, actually.
Get out of the way so my friends can come through. We gotta go save this priestess, you chicken man.
All right, so he backs up and he turns to you. He says, "You promised her to me.
I know.
You bring her back,
Of course.
or Big Club will find you and smash you into a pulp."
Ooh,
I hear that?
scary.
He's saying it in Earth Tongue.
Am I okay? I'm kind of like, no. Of course I'll bring her back.
All right.
To be fair, that's not what you promised him. What you promised him was that you would talk to me about it.
Yeah, I know.
You could tell him to fuck off.
I don't know. I'm really disoriented. So let's just get through here.
Why are you
All right,
disoriented?
so
No,
giant
I
is a
Karya
shit.
gets up and
It
just
yeah.
follows you.
Yeah. So I'll go to Kari and tap you on the shoulder
Yeah.
and then we'll head over there. So I tell Kaba as we're going down the passage, I'm like, well, I promised him to you.
I'm sorry, what, Eli?
I told him that you would, you seemed kind of into him. So
That I would what?
I don't know. Whatever it is you want to do, but
What did you
I'm a
promise?
eunuch. I don't know. I just said that basically you would be his mate.
What the fuck, are you kidding me? The cats hissed.
Yeah. They're like,
So this as you're walking through this dark, twisting passageway,
yeah.
your conversation is interrupted by the sound of clanging metal and wood banging against things.
We don't try to
Did
talk
I get
about
any
this.
other spirit points? Just wondering.
No.
I'm just checking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is not good.
Fine.
This is not good.
Nope. Okay.
Eli, what were you thinking?
I just wanted to get us out of here and get this.
What was the exchange? What do we get out of you promising?
You
me
get a
him?
kid out of
What
it.
do we get right
You-
now out of?
He's letting us go in here, and he didn't tell us to go into an empty cave and close the rock on us so we get starved to death.
So because the giant is
still
an
feeling thick
asshole,
of,
I got promised
spirits.
to the giant.
Yes.
You seem to like.
Could I try spirit lore again since we've moved into a different room? Or
Not spirit lore. I'm
Thought
going to
you
say
were
that you
no
actually are
warrior.
starting to sense those disease
I'm no warrior.
spirits again.
oh, okay. Exactly
Very
the same
upset.
ones or the same kind of spirits?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Eli, I
So
thought you
we're-
were my friend.
Oh my god.
So the chimney leads up from one of these rooms then. I bet.
Could be.
All right.
Could be.
So Kaba
Right.
is admonishing me. She
Yep.
feels betrayed,
Of course.
and she says, "I thought you were a warrior," and I said, "I'm no warrior."
Oh shit.
But hey, here's the thing. I thought you wanted to have a kid.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I also
but
want to like sail the planet with Herrick. There's a lot of things I want.
I don't know who Harry.
So okay.
That pirate.
Actually,
guys-
you probably do.
no, but so that I kind of scoff, like that's gonna happen.
Are you two finished?
She doesn't believe that I. Would you? I huff off.
Guys.
No, don't huff off.
Too
Wait.
late. I puffed off.
No. I have something important to ask you.
What? Oh, it's Kaba.
What?
Huff back over here.
Off over here.
What?
Okay, so I'm going to.
I'm like 20 feet away from you. I'm like,
Okay.
what?
I'm going to discorporate. I have some spirits to fight, and you need to watch over my body.
Holy shit.
How do you know
Wow.
that you have to fight some spirits?
Yeah.
I know. Just
She
trust
sensed
me.
them.
Okay, so
So-
we'll guard your body while you do that.
Well, you guys can fight, but just keep
No,
an eye
I'm
on
not
me.
talking to you. I will talk to Hend only.
All right, fine.
What
And
is Hand
is
doing?
strangely silent as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the torch. He's the
Yeah.
torch.
All right. So maybe Hend could stand over me
No,
while
no,
you
I'll
two.
watch you.
No, we'll watch you. We'll watch you. We'll defend your body.
I'm just not
Go.
going to talk to Eli.
Okay, I'm just afraid other people are going to come and try to.
Can you believe this
Yes.
shit, Kari? He promised me to that asshole back there who won't even
Karia
help
sits
us.
right down,
Thank
eyes roll back. She's gone.
God damn it. As soon as I get back, I'm sailing away with mortality.
Oh.
I am down
Okay.
to 2 magic
So
points,
she's.
guys.
Oh my god.
So,
So off you go.
Alpha, I'm gone.
Okay.
All right, I've entered
We're
into
done.
the spirit realm. Okay, what do I see?
All right, so you move along the passageway. Passageway opens up into a huge cavern. The cavern is kind of on 2 levels, right? And then it has what appear to be 2 altars, one to your right, one to your left.
Okay.
Natural stone altars. The rock looks kind of red colored.
Oh.
Even here in the spirit realm.
Oh, okay.
Normally everything's like grayscale.
Yeah.
But it's like the rocks are just dripping with like fresh blood.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Wow.
You see a couple disease spirits kind of zipping around up at the top of the cavern.
Yeah.
And
Just look
Do I
at
see the princess? Or priestess?
Priestess. No, you do not.
Okay.
There's a wide exit out the other side.
Okay.
So, the disease spirits appear not to have noticed you.
Okay. So I have them.
You can move on if you want, or you can fight them.
They're the same 3.
It's 2 of them.
2 of them because I got rid of the other.
Yeah.
I
You defeated
incapacitated
it disappeared in a poof.
Are these,
Okay.
are these necessarily the same ones that were on top of
And they're not
the thing, or are
necessarily.
Yeah,
So they could be
that's what I was
different.
wondering.
Yeah, they could be, but yeah, I'm gonna fight them.
Okay. With 2 magic
That
points.
took a lot out of you last time.
Karya.
I want to fight them.
Don't care, I'm gonna fight.
Again, on
See,
my own.
this is a noble warrior, Eli.
Oh my god. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I
Insensate Karya is always noble
God.
and brave.
know. Oh my god.
Suddenly her body
I never
explodes
said I
in
was
blood.
any of those things.
Yeah, your head just explodes.
Yeah. I just-
Scanner style.
She was very noble in her death.
Alright, let me get this. Here we go.
Are there any dinosaurs around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray to Dakafal really, quickly.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you can inspirit yourself or impassion yourself.
Yeah.
Eli, I saved you from the hand.
Look, we're trying to save this priestess. You know we're going to escape and get out of this. There's no way that he'll be able to catch up with us.
Oh.
9.
Yes!
Yes!
There we
And
go.
then what is that against?
This is 60.
60.
Devotion
So
to
that's a special
Dakafal.
success.
Nice.
I think that's a plus. Yeah, that's a plus 30. So plus 30
Oh, great.
to your spirit combat.
Okay.
All
Which is
right.
already at 100.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means the
Yes.
difference comes off of their skill. So you're
Oh,
rolling against
awesome.
100, and they're rolling at a minus 30.
Yes.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Wait, if they're rolling at a minus, not a negative 30, minus 30 for
Right,
From there. Yeah.
Minus 30 to their skill. Okay, so let me roll to see what disease spirit this is. You got brain fever again. This is a different brain fever. All right, so
Okay.
go ahead and roll.
Elizabeth the First died of brain fever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rolling. Oh, just combat. Let's go.
Is that a 10?
It looks like a 10.
That's a 10, so that's a
Nice.
special success. So go
I'm
ahead.
mad.
Yeah. So
Your bickering teammates
What?
have inspired you.
Yes.
Girl, yes, I just want to get this thing over with.
Yeah.
So what's your spirit combat damage? Is it d6 plus 1 or? I
Oh.
don't remember.
It's on the front.
Is it? Oh, thank you. Spirit combat 90 plus. Oh, 1d6 plus 1.
Yep. All right. Just roll that twice since you got a
All right.
special success.
Six.
So that's
and
7 and
7.
3.
okay, so 10 altogether. All right. So the thing whooshes down at you, and then you're just like ah, and it's like ah. So not quite dead yet though. So
Okay.
let's do another round.
Alrighty.
I miss you.
Just rolling spirit combat.
Uh huh.
Is that a 6?
Yeah,
That is
looks
a
like
6. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Double damage again.
success.
All right.
Not quite. 1 away.
Damn.
Yeah.
6.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
And
2.
all right, so 10. All right, so it.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so now the other one's rushing down at you. So now the other one's rushing down at you.
All right.
So,
Okay, 79.
Oh dear.
I have to roll to
We
see
should go
what.
back to bickering. But Eli, what if the giant squishes you?
This is the creeping chills.
care.
Ooh, creepy
The
chills.
creeping
Aw.
chills. All right, So
Creeping chills?
Creeping chills,
Sounds
yes.
very Halloween-y.
I know.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so I
like the
missed. I missed on mine, so go ahead and roll your spirit combat damage.
4.
Okay. Alright, let's do another round.
Okay.
Man.
Woo. 93.
Oh, that's not a fumble, so you're
No.
okay. So roll your damage. I'll tell you that minus 30 is really saving your
I
ass.
bet it is.
6.
Nice.
Because I would have rolled multiple successes by this point.
Oh.
Okay. Another round?
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
95.
95 is not a fumble, so go ahead and roll your damage.
3.
Noise.
I don't know, maybe something in the table? I don't know.
That's weird, isn't it? So it's 3, you say?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you took 2.
2. Spirit
Yeah. Or magic points.
magic points. Okay, so I'm down to 0 then.
Oof. All right.
You don't have spirit screen on?
I do have spirit screen, but I have no magic points to spend on spirit screen. So,
You suddenly like wake up?
Nope,
like,
she gets possessed.
Really?
oh, but I'm down to 0. I'm not too unconscious yet.
Yeah.
0 magic points, that would be unconscious.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was
Does
separate.
it say unk?
Where is it?
Yeah, it does. It says unk after 0.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like on
It's
the
separate.
hit points with dead. Dead is separate from 0.
Unk. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, less than 0 then.
Do you want
But
to-
at 0, you are possessed.
Okay.
Well.
Unfortunately.
My cat could have spirit screen, dude.
Oh.
Oh.
My cat has spirit screen.
All right, so let's see. You've been infected with the creeping chills.
Woo.
What does that mean for your weekend?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
But I got rid of another spirit.
That's
You
right.
did.
Yay.
All right, so what are the two of you doing?
We're just watching her body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And looking
Scanning,
around the
I guess,
cave.
maybe.
Yes.
All right, so she kind of stiffens up and then falls over to the side.
Well, that's Ben.
Are you okay?
Can
Hurry up.
I make my cats cast spirit screen now?
Yeah, I don't think it would do you much good though.
Okay. Would we try to wake her? I mean, we've been around her before, right? While she does shit like this, what would we? Can we
To
try
some
to
extent,
wake her
yeah.
up?
I don't know. I mean, I think she wakes up automatically sometimes, I guess.
Yes, but when she's like this, sometimes she cannot.
I don't know. So I think we're just watching
Yeah,
her
what do we
body.
do?
Yeah,
What
like
do
we
we
don't know
do?
what to do.
All right. Well, she. There we are. Okay. Please roll percentile against your current hit points times 5.
Current hit points times 5, so that is mathing 65.
Okay. Okay, you made it.
17?
All right. Okay, great. So you're not going to suffer any ill effects from it, at least not right now.
Oh, okay.
But you have been possessed by the spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so I am still. Wait, can I act on my own?
Yeah, you just got a spirit inside of you now.
But she
Okay,
knows,
this is
right?
disturbing.
Yes.
All right.
But I did injure it a little bit before it.
You did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like the strongest spirit.
No, it isn't.
And what is it? I mean, how?
But I was very weak when I got into the conflict. So.
True.
But you probably, I mean, you did 13 points of damage, so it's
Yeah.
probably fairly injured.
Yeah.
Could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Oh my god. So what would this give her? Like, what is this gonna do?
We'll
Oh.
find out.
I would
guess yeah, if
she fails a roll that she suddenly has
Yeah.
chilly effects.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or even if I just any roll.
Mm-hmm.
Every roll is going to have some sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say though, however, you've been possessed by this disease spirit. This disease spirit serves the leader of the brew.
Oh. Okay.
And so suddenly
Okay.
you have a bunch of like
Yeah.
information in your head, right?
Okay.
So like you
But
know.
I'm going to act against you guys, probably, right?
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Depends.
Yeah.
So you know that the brew chief's name is Phil Ith.
Phil Ith?
Phil Ith.
So suddenly I say that out loud. Like, Philith? What kind of name is that?
Yeah. Okay.
What are you talking
What?
about?
What's she talking about?
And you know that he's in that chamber that you just went into,
Okay.
doing weapons practice with Gut Glut, Blablu, Eye Sucker, Gore Reaper, Stag Stabber, and Filth Holder.
Okay, I'm saying all these names out loud.
Okay, all right.
As I'm.
And
Do we
and
recognize those as weapons?
No, those are names, I think.
Those are names of
Those are the names of the people?
brew.
brew.
The brew. So what is that, like 7 guys?
Seven brew.
Okay.
You know that beyond that chamber, which is also the sacrificial chamber, the temple where the victims will be sacrificed.
Oh, wait, the room they're in, or the room beyond
The
that?
room they're in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beyond that chamber is a common room that the brew congregate in, and then beyond that is the prison.
Oh, where she's being held right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a bunch.
And can I communicate? Am I free to communicate all of that? Okay, so I tell you all of that.
Do you now know all the people being held? Because Big Club mentioned there were more than just the priestess.
Yes, you do actually.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Do you know do you tell us that you're possessed?
I would know that, right?
Yeah, you
like
would.
It's
Yeah.
like you said, we're friends now.
Yeah. Well, like you could try and tame it and make it, make
Like
it
a
your
fetch?
spiritual bitch.
That
So.
sounds amazing.
That would be
This is why I
good.
do not understand you, Cody.
That would be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know that they are holding.
I suddenly pick up this crazy new tick, and
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know that they're holding a dragon newt, an Aldriani, which is like an elf in your language, and then 2 other humans
Besides the priestess.
besides the priestess, and you know that there's also a
Wow.
basilisk that they've chained to a wall in one of the
oh
chambers.
goodness.
Wait, like a real basilisk? Like the kind where if you look it in the eyes you turn into stone?
Yeah.
Shit balls! This is bad!
Yeah, it is bad.
But if we were to free the prisoners, would they help us?
Oh sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Just theoretically, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're practicing right now?
Practicing their weapons. Yep.
Just send a kitty cat in and release.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
No, I'm
necessarily.
just kidding.
Unless you want to mow them all down, Kaba.
Where's that war
You
llama?
could get your cats in on this.
Yeah.
Stealthing their way through.
Yeah.
I don't think they have stealth. Do they?
Well,
I don't know what their stealth would be.
I can see if I've got something here.
You mean to open the cage?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to send them on.
I don't like putting my cats in danger.
Yeah, but they could be really useful in helping us.
Well, it's up to them. I mean,
know.
they get to choose. They're not commandable that way.
Yeah.
So if you weren't going
They
to send
have
them,
move quietly at 60%.
whoa!
Wow.
But
How else would we
Yeah.
fight these guys? Just
kill them all.
Yeah,
them into
we can attack
jelly.
them. How many guys total? There's like 6 or 7.
7 that were in weapons practice.
We can't go up against 7.
I mean, we took out those 6 dragon newts that one time. Are they comparable to, rock lizards?
Yeah.
Are they
is that what
comparable to when
was
we
Queek
fought
with
the
us?
Pacos?
With the,
I think so.
Well, yeah, Queek was with you, and they're brew, so they're not pushovers.
No, they're trained warriors or
close to
trained fighters.
practicing right now, so
Yeah, they're all
once
pumped.
they've been, yeah.
Yeah, they're all swole right now.
Yeah.
Gross.
I will say that the tunnel you're in, as I mentioned, would be a tight fit for Big Club, but not impossible. If you really want to try and convince Big Club
Kaba.
to fight on your behalf.
So I'll turn.
Whoa!
So I'll turn to Kaba and say, who could really help us?
He said he wouldn't do it.
You could convince him.
How I'm gonna convince him?
Because
you
he-
already promised me to him. He already thinks that's a given.
No, but you could convince him to help us further.
What would I offer him? You've already promised
Duh.
him me.
No, it doesn't matter. The
Boobs,
fact that
boobs, boobs. No.
yeah,
Just flash it.
It's
Get a
just-
load
yeah.
of these.
yeah. No, I just think. You would know. I don't know. You could just figure out a way to convince him. I'm sure he would be charmed. He's charmed by you already.
Yeah.
So
Even
I think you
have
could convince him of helping us.
Like a charm
We need his help, and he's not going to listen to me anymore.
Or send in hand and see what he can do.
We'll see how many rolls out of his rolls.
Yeah.
There is charm.
Hey, guys.
But mine is very low because even
He already likes you. He already likes you.
Yeah, I would give you a bonus on that in this situational.
well, my charisma being bumped in theory adds a bonus, but I get a -5 modifier to my communication skills to begin with. So
Just be creative. He's our only hope.
Do you have dance? You could seduce him with dance.
Remember what happened last time I tried to dance?
Oh yeah.
Stomp, stomp. Well, maybe he likes that.
Good.
Yeah.
Orate could work. Sing, possibly. Or intimidate.
Yeah.
You could tell him, look, if you don't do this, I ain't gonna sleep with you or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, my sing is my highest of all those things. Just out of curiosity, the cats, we haven't had to deal with this yet. When we looked it up, they do whatever they want, basically. They
Sure.
just happen to like doing
Yeah.
stuff with me.
Right.
So how do we determine if I'm like, hey, go open that cage? Do we roll to see if they're like, okay? Or is it just a...
It's like, as long as you're kind of presenting a reasonable argument, then they'll go along with
Do
it.
what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can go talk to Assface, but...
I'm just saying he could be a big asset in helping us.
He's a big ass.
Yeah.
Ed. We don't have any like exploding traps or anything.
Nope.
Do we have grenades? Does that exist
Yeah.
in this world? Can we throw a grenade?
I
was
will say
thinking
that they do, but I'm not going to tell you where.
All right, so I'm inching my way toward where they are.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just
Towards
see.
the sacrificial temple.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't-
You want to take a peek?
Encounter
Yeah,
him,
I'm gonna take it. I'm going unless you
You're
go
gonna
and
take a
talk to
cheeky
him.
glance?
Okay, I'll go talk to him, you tiny jerk. Jesus. So
I mean, Orland. All right, so.
backwards. I just want to run in and try to slaughter them all, but fine.
Well, if you think you're capable, then
Single-handedly.
Well, I could
I
go
can help with my
berserk.
javelin and my.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you were definitely going
But
to
it's
die.
7. It's 7. It's 7 against. I mean, 3.
I'm just saying when you got a giant in your
Not
back
even
pocket.
3. I can't
I
do
know,
anything.
and like
really.
yeah, and Kari
Like,
is totally indisposed.
Kari is out.
Yeah.
Tweak's not there.
No,
You don't have
we
your
need a
healer.
giant- No.
Hand is useless.
Oh. And just holding that light that we need. So.
That's right. He's been a very vital torchbearer this whole
I'm just
time.
saying we keep pissing people off everywhere. We break
That's life.
promises to everybody.
Of course.
Would it be beneficial for me to meditate right now?
It would take you an hour, so.
Okay. But while I'm not doing anything else.
Why
Like,
not,
I know.
right?
I'm
Yeah.
Why
gonna
not?
creep back up the tunnel and
Yeah,
be
no.
like.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay, so Kava's creeping back up the tunnel.
Okay, you're creeping back up the tunnel.
By the way, I'm out of hand's reach just in case his
Oh.
thought is to reach in and like.
now
Now I have you.
Like this giant paper mache hand reaching in.
like the King Kong, just
Yeah.
like mine.
Yeah.
Hey, big club.
All right, so when you get to the end of the tunnel, he is actually sitting cross-legged, staring right at the tunnel. You know, like kind of
Waiting.
with his fingers steepled. You know, and he sees you and he cracks this big smile
Aw.
He's gonna do whatever you
He's
want.
handsome.
and he says, "Oh, you came back."
Yeah, I
Aw.
did. Listen, here's the thing, BC. We got a situation. I have to. I mean, I don't know if you got this from your fucking underling yet, but I am an agent that fights chaos. I have to rescue this priestess. I do not have a choice. And if I go in there right now, I'm probably gonna die because there are
And you're
7
not
of
getting
them.
laid.
I'm not saying that. Because there are 7 of them. So if you care,
Oh, there's way more than that.
He's
Plus, there's the man scorpions too.
the fuck is a man scorpion? Do I know what that is?
You've heard of them. They're basically like centaurs, but with scorpion bodies instead of horses.
So they're the
I wouldn't
rock
have to-
from the mummy?
Just seeing that, I'm
Yeah.
out. Like,
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Peace out. Bye.
So BC, here's the thing. If you care about I or my friends not being dead, I'm gonna implore you one more time to come help us. I get that you promised them, but here's the thing. They're chaos creatures. They're fucking horrible. And they just want to destroy everything in the world. They're disgusting. And if you don't help us, I'm gonna die. But I'm gonna do it because this is something that has to happen. So your call. Either you can help or I'm gonna go get killed.
Well, I don't care about the world. I only care about you.
Don't believe you.
You sweet talker.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you want to roll?
Fucking, I don't know. Like, whatever.
Wait.
I mean, you're kind of laying on the line there, so orate might work.
Yeah.
Well, my orate is shit. I could now try to sing him a song.
Of your
I mean, of all my communications, that's my
Sing the
highest.
song of your people.
Yes. I will try to inspire you to action by singing the song of my people.
All right, sing a battle song.
Music soothes the sound of
this
peace.
go?
Get him worked up. All right.
Since it is a song all about death to chaos creatures,
Yes.
may I use my death rune?
Of course.
Yes. Happen.
Success.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Okay, so plus 20 to your sing.
Do I get a bonus for him liking me?
Yes, I'll give you a plus 10 additionally.
Nice.
Cool.
20
Cool.
and 10, and I do get a plus 10% because I'm charisma.
Oh, yes. That's
Wow.
right. Charisma'd out.
What is this, like a plus 40?
It is now a plus 40, which makes it
Awesome.
74, so I could still fuck it up, but let's hope that I don't.
Woohoo!
Yay! Yay!
All right, so by the time you're done with your song, tears are welling in his eyes. And he says, Big Club has never broken a promise, but Big Club's gonna break this promise. And so he reaches over and grabs his eponymous Big Club, which you saw him using to scrub his back with. It's a giant tree trunk.
It's a bath toy and a weapon.
Yeah. Oh, you're scrubbing it with the root bulb. So, yeah, it's a giant tree trunk. It's nothing fancy.
All
Which
right.
I'm a little impressed by. I'm like, that is a mighty weapon, BC.
Yeah. PC. All right, so how do you want to do this? You want him to just charge in there and start swinging? Or?
Yeah.
I think. Do you think you can take them all by yourself?
Big Club can create a distraction
So-
and kill more than a few.
So if you do that, and I would say you should try to take out the leader.
And the man scorpions.
Oh, Phyllis.
Oh.
Does he actually like Philip?
Well, he's conflicted.
He has to die, Big Club. I mean, come on. You want to live in the world with...
Fine.
He's not a good guy. He kidnapped a bunch of people.
Yeah, he's
He'd
sacrificing.
kidnap you, except you're too big. You realize that? You'd be getting raped in a cage right now if you weren't as big as you are.
Oh,
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I'm fairly amoral. But I'll do whatever you ask.
Oh my goodness.
I feel bad. Fine, good. You have to kill him and distract them, and we
Release the
will try
prisoners?
to... No, we'll go through and try to free the prisoners.
Do everything for
Do everything for us. Shut
yeah.
up.
But if you are in trouble, yell, battle axe, and I will come back and I will help you slaughter them. And if there's any left when we get back with the prisoners, I will help you slaughter them.
Make your battle roll, please.
Oh my goodness.
Or whatever is correct.
Ooh.
That's an 8
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
72.
All right, mark a check on that.
Wow.
And great. It's a sound plan.
Great.
And since we're running short on time, we'll just montage it.
Oh, no.
So
It's a
Because I want to
Montage.
fight them if I have to fight them.
well, no, because honestly, I mean, he's a freaking giant. You know, he just wades in there and just starts swinging his club around and just knocking brew into the wall. You know, there's like
Yeah.
whack, you know,
Splat,
like
splat.
splatting.
What about the man
Wow.
scorpions?
The man scorpions
Emerge.
They do not emerge. Actually,
Oh.
the brew retreat. Big Club does smash down Philith with his first swing, crying the whole time.
Oh.
I feel bad.
But you all dash through. You dash
Yeah.
through the common room and into the prison area. There's like kind of natural little cave alcoves that they've turned into
Little prison
cells. Karya, you're able to point everyone away from the one cell that has the basilisk in it.
Okay.
Like seriously, like if you walk into that cell, it's like the basilisk looks at you and it has 100% chance of turning you to stone or killing you instantly. Not even
What's
turning
the
you to
point
stone.
of that?
I know it's such a
100%.
dick move. I was going to have it like the basilisk kind of turned away from you and was starting to turn around and give you a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like I
The
mean,
idea
But it's
like
not
you
how
chose poorly. You
Yeah,
picked the
pretty
wrong
much.
page, so fuck you,
yeah,
you're dead.
pretty much,
Oh,
yeah.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. There should be at least a chance to.
This scenario is from 1982,
I
so
see.
that was how they used to roll.
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Alright,
Anyway,
so Karya's like, oh, that's
yeah, not that one.
No, that
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so you
I
so you
will
rescue the
say,
prisoners.
I've read mythologies where if you offer to free a basilisk that's trapped, they tend to not kill you.
Oh, well.
So maybe that's the.
You could see. You
We
could
could
have worked
free the
it.
basilisk.
You could have worked it. So you do locate Irissa Marn, the priestess of Chalana Arroy.
See, she could have saved me if I had been berserking.
That's true. As well as a local daughter of some farmers.
Oh.
And a experienced adventuress.
Oh, nice. She should join our
Oh,
party.
nice. What is she like?
She's
What's her chop?
dude.
What's her job?
I mean, they're all pretty. I mean, the brew, you know, they choose their fine vintages. So, so the farmer's daughter has a charisma of 15.
Whoa.
Wow.
Arissa Marn, the priestess, has a charisma of 17.
Whoa, what is she a priestess of? Stronghold?
Shalana Arroy,
Oh,
the
Shalana.
healing
The
goddess.
healing goddess, okay.
And Leanna the Lucky,
Yeah.
who's the adventuress, charisma 16.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Can she join our party and then if someone dies, they can just take over her?
Perhaps,
It's like a-
perhaps.
Could be a
Also,
backup.
Also, you and I will note that the brew have stripped them all, so they're all nude.
Okay.
I now feel much better about this adventure.
Yeah.
Yes. There's also Awi Seroran, who's a beaked dragon newt, also nude. And
Wait, what? That's not their default? They wear
Yeah.
clothes usually?
well, they have like pouches and
Tunic or
belts and
something?
tunics and whatnot. You know.
Okay.
It just looks like a big naked lizard.
Yeah.
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 And then there is and then
see your
there's
belly.
Greenleaf, the Aldriani.
Oh.
This is perhaps the first Aldriani any of you have
Like
seen.
androgynous kind of.
No, he looks like a sort of humanoid rosebush, essentially.
Neat.
wow.
He's just made of like intertwined
that's-
branches.
oh, I
Is he Groot?
Essentially,
Oh,
except
that's
less tree-like and more bush-like.
Wow.
Yeah. Like you can if you
He has
shone a light
flowers?
behind him, there'd be lights coming out. Yeah, his hair
that's
is like
cool.
his hair
Roses.
is blossoms. Except all the buds have closed up because
Oh,
he's,
he's
feeling
in the dark.
weird. He's in the
He
dark.
has like a face, like you
Yeah,
can
like the pattern comes together to form little eyes
so
and a mouth.
That is cool.
Let's see. Oh, man.
Well, how does he talk? Like, what does it sound like when he talks?
Like the rustling of leaves.
That's so cool.
That's
and
really
also
neat.
weird.
That is
Is
weird.
that a chaos thing?
No. No, the Aldriani are like the dragons. They were here when the
I
world was
see.
created. So you start to book it as Big Club is continuing to rage. Like he's channeling his sadness into anger, and so now he's just starting to like straight up rage. You know, he's like, "Ah, kill everything."
I know that feeling well.
Oh.
And so you know you make to leave when the dragon newt
Uh-oh.
says, "Wait, I must get my weapon back."
What is it?
And so he leads you around a corner into a
Why are we following a dragon here?
Because
I
loot.
know.
into a
Hend is like...
Yeah.
We do have Hen with us.
Hen, I know, and Hen wanted to get some
Yeah,
ancient
so he'll know when we
Yeah,
find the
yeah.
ancient bullshit.
So he leads you into a room that smells terrible.
Oh,
great.
It smells like BO and just all manner of bodily excretions. And there's just like kind of matted straw beds all over the place.
Okay.
And the dragon newt leads you through there, and then let's see here. How do you get through there? He taps on a bit of the south wall until he finds a bit of the wall that he pushes against, and a rock just kind of slides to the side.
Wow.
And beyond that is a room filled with all kinds of stuff that glitters in the light of Ben's torch.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to grab as many things as I'm allowed to grab.
Let's see here. There are 3 sacks. There are 2 chests. There is a helmet. There is, of course, the Dragon Newt's clamp, which is that obsidian-lined paddle.
Yeah.
Which, of course, he's going to get. There is a bronze rod with a white gem at its end. There is something that Karya, you recognize as a medicine bundle.
Ooh.
There is a backpack. And there are gems scattered about. So yes, you don't have much time. I mean, Big Club is raging out, so it's kind of just grab something and run.
Does any of the... So we can only grab one thing? Or, so we can't, like, grab the backpack and put a bunch of shit in it?
No.
I'm just gonna grab the backpack.
You're grabbing the backpack.
Wait, do you want to check first to sense if it's, like, cursed or
No,
something?
I'm just grabbing it and running out.
Can I grab the herbs and staff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab those too.
Oh, okay.
The medicine bundle's pretty, I'm sure, small.
Yes, exactly. So
okay.
I'll say you can grab a small item and a large item.
Oh.
So
That's like
Eli,
on a plane.
I got the backpack and like a handful of gems.
handful of gems, fine.
Is it obvious what's in the sacks?
Let me see here. It looks like the sacks have probably coinage in them.
And the chests, too.
The chests are closed.
Am I of a size that if I grab a chest and carry it, I can actually just, like, carry it?
Mhm.
I'm sure you
Oh
could.
yeah, they're like Foot Locker size. So
Yeah.
not huge.
Cool.
Can I grab the helmet and a chest?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so Eli, you grabbed for some gems, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you grabbed a small gem.
Oh, I thought it was a handful of gems.
Yeah, I rolled and I only got one. So
You got a gem.
you got a gem, but don't worry.
They might squeeze out of your head, like if you...
Yeah,
you got,
they
you
fell
got
out.
the big one.
Yeah.
You grabbed a
Yeah.
bunch and the
No,
little
you're
ones all
right.
fell down.
Yeah, no, I got it.
All right, so I rolled for that, and so Karya got the rod and the bundle,
Yes.
and then Kaba got the helmet and a chest. Which of the 2 chests? I mean, chest A or chest B? They're basically the same size. I mean.
Do do do.
Now I'm like, should I grab a sack? Shit.
I think a chest is a good way to go.
B. I assume I don't have time to click them both open.
Well, they have locks on them. I will say that one has dragons carved all over it.
Well,
Can Tweak get one?
No,
Quick's
she's
not
not
with
here.
us.
Oh, she's
oh,
not.
Hen has
What's
dragons.
Hen
I'll
getting?
roll for him.
Okay.
I'll roll randomly.
Well, if it has dragons all over it, probably I can't grab that one, correct? Since I have fear of dragons.
Yeah, you'd probably avoid that one.
I mean, it's only a 60%, but still, I feel like I'd be like, fuck dragons.
No,
That
exactly.
sounds like a big hint.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
do the sacks look more appealing, or should I just grab the other chesty?
It's up to you.
The sacks don't look like anything, they're just like nondescript.
It looks like they have coins in them.
That's less exciting. Well then I guess I'll grab the other chest. The
Okay.
non-dragon chest.
Okay, fine. And let me roll.
Fine, mistake, but fine.
No, that's fine.
So you can only get one chest? Is that? Do you need
Yeah.
both hands for?
Well, she's grabbing the helmet too.
Oh, hell.
Was I allowed to grab both chests?
No.
Oh no, sorry. I was confused.
Yeah, one big, one small.
Cool. What is it?
Kaba grabs everything.
Hold on. I'm gonna give
Guys,
Hen-
tie everything to me.
Yeah.
give Hen a chance. Yes. I'm just checking his rolls. All right, so
He would know what to grab, right? Like,
he
Yeah.
does. So
Yeah.
actually, he spots
Savvy.
a little crack in the wall.
Oh.
Oh.
Slips through while you guys are grabbing things, and reemerges with a very ornate gold birdcage.
What?
Wow.
Ooh.
Mhm.
What the hell is that?
No time.
Yeah, no time.
There is a
Anything in
strange
it,
thing
it's
to.
just an empty
There's a
cage.
tiny white mouse inside.
Oh.
Does it talk?
You'll have to find out later. Yeah.
Stuart Little.
It's through a little. Yeah, he's wearing a sweater vest.
Aww.
I feel like my cats would be like, you better talk, because if not, we gonna eat you.
Oh shit! All right, so with that, you make your escape.
Yes.
You flee from the inner caves to the outer caves, and then thence from the chaos caves.
Wait,
What about Big Club?
Yeah.
So you leave Big Club behind as he's fully gripped in a battle frenzy and smashing the shit out of man scorpions as you run past him.
Well,
his club is dripping with gore and ooze.
I pause for a minute just to
Yeah.
yeah. Does he see Kaba?
Yes.
In that
There's a
moment?
brief moment when he looks at you, and then he goes back to smashing.
Oh.
So I'm
Probably
like,
angrier than before.
Yeah. Right.
I'll see you soon, maybe. Come find me.
We'll see.
Call
We'll see
me.
if he shows up at your door.
Well,
We did tell him.
He said he would.
Well, we did tell him where we were from, right?
Yeah,
where
he
we
said
live?
that if I went back on my word, so as we were like leaving, he said if I went back on my word, then he would find me. So.
BC, come to my village and we'll chat, okay? I yell at him as we run. But he
Well,
doesn't-
when you sang him the battle song, it was probably involved talking about your clan and your,
yeah,
and your
where you were from.
tribe and everything. So
Yeah.
So he knows.
Yeah.
So he doesn't look like he needs help.
No,
Oh,
no,
he's
he's fine.
Okay.
God, he's fine.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, so you guys made it out of there.
Yay!
Down the
Through a
mountain.
very clever.
All right, and we're on the lookout for.
Is our bonfire still
hands.
going? Yeah.
Yeah, is that shit still?
Yeah.
And
So
octopuses.
the epilogue.
Is Puig back from hurting the
Puig has
animals?
returned. She's tending the fire. It's much lower now
Okay.
because she tells you that when she returned, the hand and the octopus head were both missing. And Eli, your tracking sense, you see the hand claw marks go about 5 feet and then disappear like as if it took to the air.
Okay, it flies now.
And then
It flies now.
Oh, great.
Hold up.
Great.
and
So
then
tell everybody this.
and then
yeah.
there are there's a pair of footprints coming out of the fire like a octopus.
Octopus.
And you see another pair of footprints coming into the camp and they sort of meet up and then go off together.
Are they humanoid?
Wow.
Yeah, they're like the same. They're like
So
the exact
two
same
octopus-
prints.
Maybe it's the octopus's mate.
Well,
Yeah.
because you left a leg up there, so that grew a new octopus too.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's the thing about an octopus is that any body part will grow a new one.
Nice. That's good to know.
I'm so mad. Seethingly angry. I kick shit into the fire.
So I'm gonna show Hend this gem
Okay.
and say, how much can I get for this?
And he, holds it up to his
Can I buy my
appraising
freedom?
eye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Could the NPCs have grabbed shit for us and walked out with it since we
yeah.
rescued them?
The prisoners?
Yeah.
I think they made it. Except for the
They
dragon
just-
knew they
were like,
booked it.
They were naked
Yeah.
and
No,
running and
we had
scared.
to keep the priestess with us at least.
Yeah,
right?
she's with us.
Well, yeah. I mean, she met you outside, but she wasn't gonna.
I
hang
wouldn't
around.
ask her to. No.
I would have. Fuck
No.
no.
No way.
Grab something.
Yeah.
So,
Clothes, maybe.
So Hen says, "Oh well, this actually has a flaw, but it's a favorable flaw. It adds to the gem's value. I put this at 350 libra.
Whoa.
Libra lunars.
Lunars.
That's pretty nice.
All right, so I'm doing the math in my head.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the different things I've heard about buying my freedom,
Mm-hmm.
and what would be that amount?
What would be that amount? I think we'll figure that out next time.
Okay,
Eli, I would help you buy your freedom.
I need to buy it myself.
So
Oh.
we've got. So here's what we've got. We've got the backpack.
Yes.
What's up with
I
that?
have that.
The backpack belongs to the priestess,
Oh crap.
Blah, blah.
but
Yeah.
it's got some potions in it,
Oh.
and she may be happy to give
I
you
just
something
wanna
as
be
a
in her good
token.
graces.
As a token of her. Oh, dude. Basically, what you get is free healing at any temple of Chalana Arroy,
Nice.
as well as any time you want to spend with the sacred temple prostitutes.
That's what I want to. Oh well, never mind. I can't do that.
For life.
Actually, I can't do that. But I'm happy to serve. And
Oh, that's
be-
true. Well, I mean, you could. It's just
I
be
know.
Are they
kind
all?
of. Eh.
I don't want to do anything with them, but I'm happy to serve them in any way
Yes,
that they would
yes.
desire.
The medicine bundle also belongs to the priestess.
Oh, okay. Here you
So,
go.
but of course, she's grateful to have that back.
Any of the temples?
Hmm?
Healing at the temple?
At any temple of Chalana Arroy.
Okay.
Let's see here. The bronze rod is yours to keep.
That's cool.
Yay.
With the stone in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic or
Is it
is
like
it?
A white gem, yeah.
White.
And I'll just say that over the ensuing weeks, you discover what it does,
Okay.
which is it has a spell embedded in it, detect chaos.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What level is the spell? Just automatic?
It is 4 points to activate.
Okay.
4 magic points to activate.
4 magic points to activate
Mhm.
detect chaos. Okay.
Yep. The helmet is made of iron, so quite valuable.
Nice.
With inlays of lead, copper, silver, gold, tin, and aluminum. I'll send these details out. Yep, and the problem though, it'll only fit someone's head if you're size 12 to 14, so it's too small for you.
Melt it down.
Melt it down and make it into something else.
Or just put it on your mantelpiece. It's a pretty cool, relic. And
I don't even speak. I get outside and I look at it.
you
I'm
try
like,
to put it on. Oh, damn my pumpkin head!
And then I go to put on the cat's head and it's way too big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just can't win.
Aww.
And the chest that you grabbed was locked, but of course eventually you're able to smash that open.
Smash that shit.
Which triggers a needle inside the lock, but since you weren't trying to pick it, you're
It still
fine.
obstructs. Oh.
I know. I was gonna say like, yeah, I'm going back in there.
And it had 2,000 lunars,
Whoa.
500 wheels.
Wheels?
Yep.
What's a wheel?
A wheel is bigger than a lunar, I believe.
I'm rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to check on that.
We feast.
Yeah.
Feast, feast, feast.
Feast.
Yes, 1 golden wheel equals 20 lunars of silver. So the wheels are the gold coins. So that's 20 times 500. Wow.
That's a lot of money.
So that's 10,000 lunars equivalent. And 5 gems.
Yeah. What kind of gems?
Let's see here. 5 gems. Where did you go, gem list?
Yeah, you sure you don't want me to help you buy your freedom?
No, I need to do it myself.
What if you just do a job for me and then I pay you extra?
So when I say gems, I'm talking about valuables in general. So the first is a set of gold bird head earrings
I'm
with
wearing
diamond
those.
chips for beaks,
Nice.
worth 194 lunars.
Wow. Fancy.
I know.
Then
Super fancy.
a black pearl
Oh, wow. Oh.
worth 50 lunars.
Maybe the pirate will be attracted by the pearl.
Yes, great idea.
A large silver ring with no stone worth 162 lunars. A pretty red stone worth 2 lunars. And a mashed silver finger band worth 8 lunars.
Mashed?
Mashed.
Like it's not wearable?
Well, you can bend it back into shape.
Like this?
It got mashed. Exactly.
Yes. Alba and I will become one. I'll never be that big, but I'll pretend. Okay.
So
Alright.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
Guys, we could buy so much stuff now.
I know.
Yes.
So, which potion would Eli like to take? There is the cure blade venom, cure scorpion poison, healing, or water.
It's water.
It's like a water potion, or it's just
It's
water.
a bottle of water.
It's bottled water. It's Avion.
Nice.
Avion. I don't know.
It has electrolytes.
It calls it a potion, but then it just says water. I'm like, is that just a bottle of
Bottle
water?
of water. Alright. I'm going to take the healing one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How many points does that heal?
4.
Okay.
So
I'm going to save it.
yeah, save it absolutely, because you will heal up your bruised ribs naturally, or actually the Chalana Arroy
yeah,
priestess.
she
Can she,
heal you.
do some
Yeah, absolutely.
all the way up?
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
she
Oh
heals
yeah.
this.
Everyone's
Alright.
healed up.
Does she
Alright.
heal magic?
Magic. Well, they're going to return on their own. So.
Okay.
So you all return to. Well, actually, you take the priestess back to
The closest temple?
the temple she's from, which was by the name of. Was it at Runegate? I don't think so.
Uh,
Johnstown.
Yeah.
Johnstown. So you take her back to the Temple of Johnstown, and which of course takes you a little uncomfortably close to Apple Lane.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Well, Hen was gonna try to repair that.
He was. So next week will be our final adventure, and that will be during Sacred Time. So maybe during Sacred Time, some old broken bridges can be mended.
Big Club is gonna come back
Perhaps Big Club will
Excited to
present
see if he'll
himself.
actually show up.
as a viable suitor.
He better look decked out as fuck.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
You know what's really funny though? I'm not a 15, I'm a 7. So what if he shows up and my cat turned around to arrest me and he's like, you do not look as good as I remember.
That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't put my face on yet.
Come back later.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, thanks for
So
that.
Kari is going to go to her
Yes.
dad's place and try to
Yes.
learn to
That's something
master
else.
the
Mhm.
spirit.
Nice. Yeah.
That's so funny because like the spirit pool, like you could have picked up a spirit there too.
Oh,
But it would have
okay.
been like a less aggressively evil one. So it's kind of funny that that's the spirit you brought home with you.
Yeah.
Daddy, I found a spirit.
Look what I got.
I know, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh God. So that worked out really
So
well
we'll
though.
see.
That
Yeah.
gave you the
Yeah,
insights
the
that were
edge.
needed.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was fun.
That was. You guys survived.
We did. I'm shocked and amazed.
Snakefight Hollow is a notoriously deadly adventure, so congratulations.
Yay.
Yay.
Kenny and
this
we
is
are.
Is it
Also, the War Llama helped.
the War Llama's
The
Yeah.
War Llama saved your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
saved by War Llama? Do not mind. Do people often try to employ the giant's help, or is that generally pretty?
That's completely extraordinary. I just went with that based on your dice rolls and
Wow.
how everything
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I could talk to him too.
And then you
Yeah,
could talk
so
to
that
him.
just
Yeah,
sorta worked
yeah. I
out.
just figured that made sense.
Nice.
This is an excellent adventure. I guess.
Yeah.
He is bribable, but the assumption is you would use
Money.
money. But like you have to like have like 10 wheels worth of money, you know.
no.
Which pretty much won't happen.
Right. Exactly.
What's in the dragon chest? Dragon shit?
Oh, let's see here. A magic necklace. A magic necklace.
Which does anything in particular, or you have to roll for what it does?
It drains you of 3 points of power when you put it on the first time, but then adds 6 to your strength. You had to ask.
Well, I was tempted, but I felt like if you have a fear of X, probably you
No, I have to.
I know, I know.
That's what I would have done.
But
And of course we'll cover the gold bird cage next time too
Yes.
when Shimp is back.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Is that the only thing he got?
Yes.
Yes. That's a biggie. That's a big.
now I know that we won't have time for this in this run of this,
Uh-huh.
but in general, if you wanted to go back and continue to loot that room,
Yeah.
not because the dragon necklace. I wanted to ask this anyway. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
can
yeah.
you? Is that a thing that you could go back and actually like?
Oh yeah. I mean, I have something else there to threaten you, but sure. I mean, you can always go
Well,
back.
we'd bring the giant, obviously,
Obviously.
since he's gonna be
Man scorpions and
hanging
sure.
out with us from now on.
Freaking man scorpions. They have the most hilarious names too. They're like Kazimp, Kawimp, Kazoomp, and Kazomp or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
That's not intimidating.
No, but Big Club hates everyone in the caves except for his ogre chef friends. So
Oh, so he doesn't like them anyway.
yeah, that's why he was raging out. It's like all his suppressed anger was coming up. So
Why was he
Suppressing a lot
crying
of his
about?
shit.
because he didn't like breaking his promise. He made a
Yeah.
promise. You know, he
Oh, he's a giant. They're
he's a
simple.
giant of his word.
Yeah. Giants
Yeah,
are
well,
simple things.
He'll get over it.
What it was making me think of actually is there's like a Cornish legend about some saint, I forget which saint, but she tamed a local Cornish giant and eliminated the threat by convincing him to open his vein on his wrist and fill a hole in the ground if he really loved her, and he was all smitten with her, you know. He's
Yeah.
like, anything for you, and he like cuts his wrist open. But what she didn't tell him is it's like one of those Cornish sea mounts where it's like the hole actually just goes down into the ocean. So he just tries to fill this hole and he just bleeds into it until he bleeds to death.
Wow.
Saint?
Yeah, she tricked
Doesn't
him.
sound like a saint. What's something a saint would do?
Giants are evil, man. You gotta.
They're not evil, they're amoral. That's not the same. Jesus.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
What a
intense.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not cute.
That's not cute at
What
all.
a bitch.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
That's, I don't want to do that to
No,
BC.
but you probably could.